Hello. Hello, hello. Let's see if my mic is working. Oh, it is. Hooray! Okay. It is. Okay. Let's make sure. Okie dokie. Let's change this. I'm sorry, this is such a bop. Hello, how are my beautiful people? Evie! Hi Evie, it's good to see you. I hope you're gonna have a beautiful, wonderful time on your 2-week vacation, and congrats on being on vacation. I know you were working super hard these last couple weeks, months, days, years. In this capitalist hellscape. But hi, hello, it's good to see you. I'm gonna kind of wait for people to filter in. We'll, you know, do our dailies, do all that good stuff, catch up with one another, yap a little bit. Also, I just checked right before I hopped on, we had a 4-way tie for which CATCH-22 card we were gonna start with. So I think what I'm probably gonna do,
more energetic,
unless anybody else feels strongly or differently, I'm probably just gonna like do a random wheel generator thing on the internet and like just let it randomize and pick. That's usually what I do when there are ties. I'm too indecisive as a human being. I can't make decisions. Me? Make decisions? Surely you jest. Works for me. Okay. The CATCH-22 banner, wait, what did I do? Hello? Oh, my bad. Okay, I done goofed a little. I did not mean to do that. Ah! Hold on. So sorry. The CATCH-22 banner ran last Valentine's Day. And Evie, I don't know if I've showed you like a trailer or anything. You're not ready if I haven't. And I remember when the trailer dropped, the fandom lost its mind. Not in a good way. How do I... Instead of light, fluffy, lovey-dovey, gushy-mushy, like, oh, Valentine's Day, it appeared to be, from the trailer, dark, edgy, kinky BDSM shit. And people lost their minds. Generally not in a good way. Some people were excited, but a lot of people were like, what the fuck? Like, out of character. Da, da, da. Meanwhile, like, we hadn't played it yet. Turns out that these cards were all fucking amazing. They all were AU cards. They take place in an alternate universe where there's a I'm gonna call it's a mega corporation, but I guess I'm gonna call it a conglomerate called Ever. That like Evie, you haven't encountered them quite yet, I don't think. They're about to pop up in the main story part that we're replaying right now. But they're essentially the big bad in this game. Things are still... Hi, Icy! How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Anybody got fun weekend plans? Peepee! Hello! I'm just giving everybody a little bit of a lowdown, like, background story on what the CATCH-22 cards are, because that's what we're going to play today. Okay, but not much. So, Ever is this giant corporation that has hands in everything. They have a shit ton of subsidiaries. They do, like, biochemical engineering, they do military, they do, you know, strictly consumer, you know, mass consumption stuff. I'm going to an emo night party tonight. That's so fun! I love that. How are you just dressing like emo aesthetic, or are you like going to embody like a specific persona? And by that I mean, oh look, he's got an emo thing going too right now. No, but like a certain like band member. Like, I mean, I could think off the top of my head like, oh, I'm Gerard Way. Like, I could see somebody dressing like that. Oh my god, PB, I'm obsessed with that emote. I love that so much. Oh, hello, King Roland. Thank you so much. Welcome. Hello, happy Saturday. How did you get that shirt? Which
the lights
shirt?
here are just too bright.
Which, oh, this one, that Silas is wearing. I'm sorry, I was like, mine that I'm wearing? This was from my school. I was like, wait, what are we talking about? Not just emo aesthetic, I'll send pics in Discord. Yay! We want pics. So I was thinking, this was, I see, this outfit was available during the Idol banner. Oh, I just realized he's wearing poofy, fluffy earrings. That's funny. During the Idol banner, I think, you had to pay for it. You had to pay like $1 or $2 to get this, and it's for everybody.
Too bright.
But I couldn't resist because I'm an emo kid at heart, and I never grew out of it. And I was like, I gotta get my husbands to also have the emo aesthetic. I have it for MC too. Weekend chores. Oh god, I need to do those too. Actually, my fucking dishwasher broke 2 days ago, so I need to but I might be in and out of lurk mode while I get ready. Yeah, no, the worst news ever. I'm sorry, Icy. Hopefully they'll do it again at some point, you know. I really think that they should. I was tripping because
I heard you'll be leaving soon.
Will I? Am I leaving? Am I going somewhere? I mean, it's supposed to be Christmas, but I'm not going anywhere. Does Billa have deep cut emo song Rex? Ooh, yeah, I do. Yeah. Although it's funny, the older I get, the more of a metalhead I become. But I still love emo. I have emo from back in the day, but I also have, like, more current emo, if you will. Damn, I don't even know where to... So, like, current emo? I'm probably gonna have to just, like... I have so many Spotify playlists.
Watching me sleep might be awkward for you, but you insist
I'm gonna have
on
to put those in the... I'll put those in the Discord. Trying to think of, like, really good emo... Like... Who's super emo that I listen to right now? Now I'm on this. I'm eating my turkey, sausage, and eggs. Oh, good, delicious. Oh, but I see what I was gonna say. I was tripping because the new event for Caleb with his card, he is wearing the most fire fit, and I was losing my mind. I was like, holy shit, I'm obsessed with this. I want this. And then I found out from a bunch of people that it was part of an event that happened when the last main story update dropped that I just totally missed. So it has like the best looking jacket. I was so excited about that damn jacket, but I don't get to have it, so oh well. Hopefully they'll rerun it or like put them in the shop, which they usually do, but it takes a while. Fiona Apple predates emo. Yeah. Okay. What kind of...
The lights here are just too bright.
I love you so much. You're distracting me. You have that effect on me. Metric's probably EDM as its primary OMG. That sucks. We are just taking all the L's. I know. I'm so upset. What kind of... So there's like a spectrum of emo. Are you guys looking for more like moody, slower ballads, or are you looking for like punk emo or like closer to metal? Like what are we... I got it all. But hey Ruka, how are you? What's up? How you been? Happy Saturday. We're just kind of catching up while I'm doing dailies, and let's think about femme emo. Oh hell yeah, I love femme emo. Femo, if you will. A genre that I'm like super into right now, which Spotify classifies as dark pop. I like to call them sinister sounding. So like, think Halsey's first ever album. Like, I'm feeling well rested for once, but not surprising. Well, that's good that you're well rested. Yay, we love that. We stand that for you. So sorry. I'm so easily distracted. We're gonna do the CATCH-22 cards today. I don't know if we're gonna get through them all. I'm gonna do dinner with my dad tonight. Although I could probably be convinced if we don't finish before I go, I could probably be convinced to finish after I get back. But that's a whole other story. What am I doing? Just kind of waiting for people to filter in, of course. Yesterday I slept from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Woke up for like 10 minutes, again until 3 a.m. And then, oh wow, good. So you got some much needed rest. Good. Good. You deserve that. Everybody deserves to take care of themselves in this chat. And if you don't, I think the party is going to be like 2000s and 2010s, but I'm trying to make my playlist with things they likely won't play. Ooh, so not anything highly iconic. Okay, because I was going to say, because I definitely have like those 2000s emo 100%, but if we're looking for stuff that might not be on it, then I can also assist, I think. I think I got you. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm pulling up my Spotify as we're... Oh, what?
Seeing you with the sunrise makes the sunlight bearable.
My little vampire. He's just a little dragon. Dragon vampire? What am I talking about? Okay, hold on. Let's see. So I have way too many playlists. Forgive me. Let's see. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. I have so like if we're thinking like peak 2000s 2010s emo, right? We're thinking My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy.
But you insist on doing it anyway.
What are you talking about, Silas? Don't distract me. Paramore, We the Kings, Sleeping with Sirens, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, 30 Seconds to Mars, although I don't want to promote them because, ew, Jared Leto's gross and icky. Although that does suck, though, because I loved them before I found out he was gross and icky. Jimmy Eat World. Jimmy Eat World's a big one. Oh, Good Charlotte. I was a huge Good Charlotte fan. What's funny is I fell in love with Good Charlotte when I was in, like, 5th grade. Like, back way before they were mainstream. And,
watching me sleep might be awkward for
my parents were like...
But you insist on doing it anyway.
You're awfully young to be going through, like an emo goth phase. But me and my best friend love them, so, you know, it is what it is. All American Rejects. Yeah. This is like a good Blink-182, The Killers, Green Day, Evanescence, Three Doors Down. Yeah. But I also have a bunch of other quote-unquote modern day bands, if you will, if you're looking for something from today. So I got you guys with the hookup. Just remind me to put it in the Discord. Or actually, if you want me to do it now, since I'm going to be on stream for a while.
The lights here are just too bright.
Yeah, I thought if we went for Femo, it's get around creepy guy stuff. Yeah. I'm going to put a couple in here. So, like, I'm going to put, like, here are, like, a bunch of the classics. But then I'll also put, like, my own personal playlist. If you guys want to see, like, some other shit that might not be as mainstream. Hold on, where's the music channel? Hello? There it is. Okay, hold on.
You're mine for the rest of the evening.
Bye for Silas!
Any objections?
I like their Western-themed album no one else likes. Of course. What are you barking at? There is indeed a car outside. I don't know what. Okay, hold on. Some classic emo from the. All right, and then forgive my animals. They know not what they do. Sam's Town. That's it. Guys, oh my gosh. I think someone may have just rung my doorbell. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I will be right back. This is... Well, that's a lie, King Roland. It was not, in fact, you. It was the mailman. So, liar, I see you. I'm just kidding. Okay, wait. So then I was gonna, here, like, I'll put in, let me give you guys, like, this is my most recent playlist, like, a personal playlist for myself, if you guys want it. Here. It's got all kinds of shit on it, so just know that. Like, there's a bunch of soundtrack music on it too, but there's also a bunch of more like Fimo stuff that we were talking about, PB. Okay. Okay. There we go. So they're in the music channel on the Discord, if anybody's interested. I listen to all kinds of. I've got like Woodkid, Halsey, Fever Ray, Ramsey. I mean, I have a whole bunch of shit. Muse is my all-time favorite band ever. I'm also super in love with a new band called The Pretty Wild, and they are quickly climbing up the ranks to be one of my favorite bands. And I've posted them several times in the music channel already, because hyperfixations are what we do. If not mailmen, how do you explain my package? Truly, though, how do? Okay. So let's finish our dailies real quick. Pretty Wild is so good. I am fucking obsessed. So obsessed. I just discovered them like, I don't know, a month or two ago. I need them to release more music expeditiously, post haste. I love them. And they are female led, PB. I love them. Okay, let me just get my dad on the way. There's, like, oh, also totally off topic, but how do you feel about your headphones? I've been looking into getting those. I really like these. They're super, super good. I really like the quality of the sound is excellent. I don't think the mic is as great, but I'm probably looking into getting like an actual like standing mic, right, for streaming and stuff. But the headphones themselves, I love them. I think they're great. I honestly think they're great. And they have like a, I can't unplug it to show you, but there's like a little USB port. Well, there's a USB port, but then there's also like a little USB stick that lets you like do it wirelessly on whatever system you're using it for, which is super easy to use. It's like a Bluetooth thingy. And it's automatic. It's super easy. Oh, the one my spouse has is pretty good too. You can retract the mic. Oh, cool. I'll dig up what it's called if you're interested. Oh, I'm also interested. But yes, no, I like these headphones a lot. And I have some other headphones, but they weren't PC compatible because I was a console gamer for so long, so I had a bunch of console headphones. So for PC, and these also do work for console. I really like these. What am I doing? So sorry. So easily distracted. Forgive me. I don't know how y'all put up with me. Excuse me. Could you please? Thank you so much. Okay. So. Okay, yeah, I would keep the mic. I have now the overhead headphones I can't use because for some reason try to use it for stream. It sounds like straight ass. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, these are great. I really like these. Headset mics are shit for streaming. Great if you are co-op gaming. Yes, I agree with that, PB, for sure. Yeah, so I'm hoping for Christmas. That was like my number one ask for Christmas, was like an actual quality good mic. Because not only do I want to use it for streaming, but I would like to start making some videos about yapping about the lore for this game. But yeah, I didn't mean to do that. And I would really like the audio quality to be way better than this. So I'm very hopeful that I will get that for Christmas. Yeah, the best you'll get from headset mic is just okay. Yeah, like it's fine, but it's not. Bleh. Bleh. Okay. I want to stream cooking stuff sometimes. Oh, I love that. That's so fun. There's so many things that you can stream. There's an audience for everything. I know so many people stream on here just chatting or like, day in the life, cooking. There's a lot of cooking stuff that pops up on my FYP. And you are like a great chef. You are always posting delicious looking food in the Discord. If I film myself cooking, everybody would be super bored because I don't do anything. I don't do anything fun. I don't do anything. Uno momento. Okay. Quick core hunt. I always need protocores. There are never enough protocores. Well. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Just twerk a little baby and they're showing me all cooking with baby. Oh my god. Okay. Got all my dailies. Oh wait, what else did I get? Oh, hello. Ooh, I'm excited for the next promise. How much longer do we have for this one? It ends in 5 days. Ooh. We're gonna get new promise cards, guys. These promise cards have been so fire lately. I can't wait. Silas's Shared Bliss card, I just played that the other night. Maybe my all-time favorite Silas card. Obsessed. That was a promise card. These were super good. Zane's was really cute, but Raph's was like very lore heavy and darker, which I love. But I know a lot of his stuff lately has been kind of lore heavy and darker. I feel like his Sweet Overdrive... Oh, I just realized they like actually animated the rain. I see the leaves here for Zane, but like they actually animated the rain on Raph's. Look, it's like actually raining. Adorable. I'm far from a great cook, but I love grilling steaks. Oh, hell yeah. And so what? My dad could not cook a grilled cheese to save his life, and then my mom got super sick, and now he can cook all of her recipes that are like very advanced, things that take like all day. He can bake now too. I mean, it's just a matter of practice, right? If you can read, you can cook. It's just practice. It's just doing it. I'm gonna give you a huge hack right now for cooking, which might seem very obvious, but for those of us with ADHD, it feels like a life hack. Prepare all your ingredients in advance. Measure them out in whatever amounts. Just have them ready, because sometimes when you're in the midst of cooking and you got to add things, like you don't want to have to be like, oh, I need to go grab da-da-da-da-da. Like you want to have everything ready. It saves you time, and then you're not messing up steps, and you're not like over or under doing anything while you look for ingredients. Just it's a skill is a skill, I say. Arctic's Nova 7 Gen 2. Okay, those are the headphones, I assume. I'm good at making low-effort struggle meals that add variety and have legit nutrition balance. Well, I think that is also a skill, for sure. That's totally a skill. Okay. So, I think we're going to do some Catch-22 cards. Let me really quick also just post in the Discord that I'm live, because I still haven't set that up because I'm stupid. It's fine. Don't punish you for messing up steps. I love that. I think that's great.
The lights here are just too bright.
Silas is me, though. My parents, ever since I was a teenager, have called me a vampire. I was a night owl. I'm still a night owl. Nighttime is when I thrive. And I would sleep during the day, and I hated the light. And they would call me Elvira, if anybody knows who that is. She was before my time, so she's probably before everybody else's time. But she was brunette and busty, which, me too, and she was very snarky, me too. So like, my parents go, forgetting your meal exists while it's cooking. Literally.
You, but you
love
insist
Elvira.
on doing it anyway.
That's what my parents called me when I was a teenager. Was Elvira. So that's a thing. Alright, let's see here. Generate a wheel spin. We had a 4-way tie for whose Catch-22 card we wanted to do first. So, okay. So I think we're just gonna do a random generator, if that works for you guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Elvira is parody vampire.
Watching
yes.
me sleep
Stop, but
might
make it
be awkward
goofy.
for you,
yes.
But you insist on doing it anyway.
My vibes, though. Okay, so I mean, do you guys want to see? Do you trust me, or do you want to see the wheel? I can put the wheel up. It's just gonna take me a second to get it on OBS. Here, I'll do it. Give me 1 second. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do this. You guys don't need to see me while I'm doing this. It's fine. Y'all are fine. Okay. So...
Watching me sleep might be awkward for you. Oh,
he's still talking.
But you insist on doing it anyway.
Oh, what are we doing? Hold on. I got this. Okay, cool. So let's spin. Let's see who we get first. I swear to God, if this picks Sylus, I swear. It did this to me the last time I used this wheel generator. It picked Sylus first. Okay, do it again. I guess that's... the universe is trying to tell me something.
The lights here are just too bright.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Oh look, it's the Snow the Crow, the Holy Step Bro. Oh, all for you girlies. Okay. We got 2 left, Rafa and Xavier. Let's see here. Well, you can't just pick them again. So, are you gonna make me? All right, it's gonna make. Hold on. You can't just pick Sylus again. Stop it. Hold on.
The lights here are just
I need you to actually pick one of these guys. Thank you so much. All right, Raph, and then Xavier. Got it. Okay. All right. The wheel has spoken.
I've never seen Snoozer open its eyes. Let's see if we can change that next time.
Boop. There we go. All right. Give me 1 second. Hold on. My Twitch had a little bit of a stroke. Don't know what that's about. There we go. Okay. The OG Big Titty Goth Mommy. True. True. Awakening intensifies. I trust you. Bark for Sylus. Yay. Xavier's closer. Fish rat with a win. Alright, so, I swear to God that was not rigged. I swear, I don't...
over a river.
I didn't mean
I ordered
to!
one for you. It'll be sent once the measurements are correct.
Imagine a man ordering you a dress like that. And it's not just that, like, oh, he bought me something pretty or whatever, but, like, he knows my measurements. Like, what? I love that little exchange right there. It's one of my favorites. Hold on. Are you silly? Okay. This is being annoying. Don't mind me. I'm fighting with my Mew Mew player, for whatever reason, changed a little, like, its orientation thing. It updated recently, and now the bottom of it is a little bit cut off. It's a whole thing. I'm doing my hair hack really quick. Sorry. Please forgive me. So, okay. So I was trying to give everybody a little bit of background on what CATCH-22 is. They were OU cards released for Valentine's Day this past year that everybody flipped their shit when they saw the trailer because they were expecting nice, cute, sweet, gushy mushy, you know. And the trailer we got was, well, this would be MC's outfit from the trailer. Not the glasses. But if that gives you any kind of an idea. And here, let me make this big for a second. Okay, there you go. And it looked like some kinky, dark, crazy BDSM shit, and people were like, "What the fuck?" But they're actually amazing. They are completely self-contained stories. They're each like an hour to an hour and a half, depending. They each have 2 endings, good and a bad. And they take place in a world where... So, Ever is a mega corporation in this universe who, like, has a bazillion subsidiaries, and they also sort of, like, have shadow operations or whatever. They are super scummy, super sketchy. They're the big bad in this game. They have their hands in everything, and essentially what they're trying to do is they are studying and researching and trying to accomplish...
The lights here are just too bright.
I'm sorry, Sylus, I love you, but shit. I can't, I'm too distracted. But are trying to accomplish immortality, basically. And they do a lot of fucked up shit to get there. Ever is who Caleb is stuck working for. The Far Space Fleet that he's a part of is a part of Ever. So, Ever is who I think Xavier is secretly working for, but not because I think he's bad. I don't think it's his choice. I think he's like doing a double agent thing. Anyway, that's like my little theory that's going on right now. Anyway, so Ever in this alternate universe created some sort of a substance. They don't really tell you specifically what it is, but it basically causes people to mutate into these things called predators that are like monster. Like if you lose control of your emotions, like you go crazy basically. It'll look way cooler when I show you in the card. Cards plural. But yeah, so that's like the world that we get thrown into. It's a little bit dystopian, not quite. I mean, it's still Lincoln City, but Lincoln's more dystopian than what we have now. And they each are, like I said, they each are their own self-contained story, each love interest. It's totally like, it's not related to the main story, but you can for sure see parallels of their character arcs in each. They each fulfill like their trope, you know. So anyway, they were awesome. They were super well written. They have now been like dubbed like some of the best cards we've ever gotten in the game, which is so funny because people were so hysterical when the trailer dropped. And I was like, what? Totally Umbrella Corps coded. Yes, BB, totally. Ever's the council of shady rich dudes. Step on me, MC. I mean, what? No, I feel that way all the time. Half the time, I'll be like in a Kindled, and I'm like, hey, Raph, move. I want to see MC. Caleb, get out of the way. Let me see MC. All right. So, okay. So, we're going to start with Sylus's, because I don't know. The wheel knows who I am as a human being. This would be Sylus's. Again, looks like some crazy kinky BDSM shit. It was a good day when I experienced this. Actually, I started during this event, and I was so confused, but I was so happy to be there. So, life is good. All right. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not waiting for anybody. Cool. All right. Let's do it. Okay. Okie doke. The little, you know, whatever, like, info about the card line. How many identities does Sylus, the man who took me in, truly have? Each of them also has, like, an alternate name based on, like, their predator identity, and they're super informative with their lore. This was, like, when we all started really theorizing about, like, oh shit, they call him blah blah blah, they call him da-da-da. Yeah, so we'll get into that as we see. All right, very good. We will start from the beginning. God help us all. No. Okay. Many years ago, a radioactive leak contaminated many citizens in Lincoln City. It's transformed them into predators. I want this world back, by the way. I keep asking. I want to go back to this world. I think it's so cool. These individuals have an increased tendency for violence. As the predator population grew, the crime rate soared year after year. The lives of the innocent became as fleeting as autumn leaves. This city, filled with corrupt officials and intricate power struggles, became as fragile as an egg on the edge of a cliff over time. Many have pinned their hopes for salvation on the upcoming mayoral election. Among the candidates, a young contender had a major lead in the polls. They promised to deal with the predator crisis. However, this candidate only recently escaped an assassination attempt by Tartarus, who's an SSS class predator. Triple S, whatever.
It's been a little over a week since the arrest, and your department already sent in 3 or 4 people.
And anybody, if you have questions, like, feel free to drop them in chat. You know me, I'll yap about lore all day long.
I heard about you. You handled a few predator-related cases over the years. But I'd be careful if I were you. Everyone knows the reputation of the guy who leads Night Strix.
The predator population increased, but it's just guys listening to Manosphere content. That's our version in this timeline, in our reality. See, like, everybody got so hung up on, like, it being an AU, right? And then, like, with the event story with this banner, like, after you finished the cards and the event story, all the guys made moments posts kind of, like, hinting that this was, like, a role-playing game. So then people were like, oh no, it's fake, what the fuck? And I'm like, you know what, though? This is a multiverse game. So in my mind, this is canon. This is a canon multiverse. Like, it's, I don't know what, everything's possible. Like, quantum physics, let's go, right? So. Nightstrix is a gang that has risen to power in Lincoln's southern district in recent years. They have connections to almost everything. From weapons and intel to various contraband, even satellite hacking, Nightstrix can provide anything so long as the price is right. Instead of growling and bondage as guys forcing you to listen to them explain why a 15-year-old is peak fertility. Oh my god, it's Andrew Wilson and like Andrew Tate and like I don't know what a bunch of the other obnoxious ones. I don't know their name. Those are like the two names that I know. Like whatever. I do find it very interesting to like read about the sort of radicalization of these young. I find the psychology of it very interesting. Anyway, so sorry. Okay. The chatty guard finally comes to a stop in front of a cell. Our short walk has ended. Thank you, sir. I can take it from here. The guard sheepishly retreats. I head deeper into the corridor.
Special access verified. Please enter.
Oh, by the way, they gave all the guys wolf cuts in this, which is kind of mullety, but like way better than a mullet, because I think actual mullets look like ass. But, like wolf cuts, and I think they all look so damn fine. Sylus particularly, the wolf cut should not, it should be illegal, should be outlawed. But anyway. The mayoral election has various factions on edge. The Lincoln City Bureau of Investigation, or LCBI, is determined to capture Tartarus and prevent more incidents from occurring. Information about Tartarus is very limited, but a credible source suggests the leader of Nightstrix might have some leads. Consequently, the LCBI managed to find a charge serious enough to justify incarcerating this gang leader. His movements are basically restricted. The deal is simple. He gets his freedom in exchange for information related to Tartarus. But true to the guard's words, my colleagues left empty-handed. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been suddenly assigned to take over the case today. I wasn't even given the chance to review the file on the leader of Nightstrix. I have lore yapping to do in a little, not yet. Are they really playing Shadow in the Mirror right now? They're playing Shadow in the Mirror right now. This is the sexy time music during Nightly Rendezvous. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do such a thing, Infold? That's diabolical. At the end of the corridor is the last cell. Inside it is the leader of Nightstrix. His back is turned to me, but he exudes a nonchalant air. I want next Feb event to do a gender flip, and I am NC dating femme allies. That would be so much fun. I don't know that they would ever do it because China, right? And they're weird about like certain things, censorship wise and stuff. But I would totally be down. Be super. Because Tall Lady Sylus is too powerful. She is too powerful. Imagine both of them existing in a universe. Jesus Christ. That voice sounds familiar. Can't believe they're playing Shadow in the Mirror.
The LCBI sent a new face.
I think they might if MC is male because gender binary. Yes with the gender binary in terms of the romancing, but I don't know if they might feel like, oh, we'll alienate our female player base if we make MC male, right? Not that I feel that way. I could just see, like, but it's totally Illusio of Fem MC. Yes! Hell yeah! Sylus?
Long time no see.
Shoo! I take a step forward, unable to believe my eyes. His fate has been unknown for years, yet here he is in the flesh. You're the leader of Nightstrix. Are you okay? Years ago, this person who had been a constant presence in my life vanished without a trace overnight. I can't believe we're seeing each other again like this. I'm shocked. As my heart races, a flood of questions rushes to the forefront of my mind. I thought you...
This is how you greet your suspects, Miss Enforcer?
The word enforcer brings me back to reality. Aware that this isn't a place for reunions, I push the shock of meeting Sylus again to the back of my mind. I brace myself. I'm here on behalf of the LCBI. I hope you'll be willing to assist me with my work. Can you tell us anything about Tartarus, the SSS class predator?
Having information and choosing to share it are two different things.
He glances at the badge on my chest. I'm laughing because he's making the deal. Him and his deals.
You look good in that uniform.
If that man told me that, I would probably turn into a puddle. Thanks. Even behind bars, you have quite the commanding presence.
I thought you'd say you missed me after all this time. Or that you were worried about me, at least.
Distant memories stir, and I move closer to the iron bars that separate us. I whisper to him. Sylus, I really was worried about you. Silas's index finger passes the bars of the cage. Slowly, he purposefully straightens my enforcer badge.
Was it to the point where you'd clean out the safe?
Ahem. I first met Sylus during a predator attack years ago. By the way, this is what I'm talking about with the whole, like, this is an AU, but it parallels, like, their actual journey. So, like, MC meeting Sylus in the, well, let me not say in the past. But, like, he kind of acts as, like, a mentor. Then moving forward inside, they get separated, and then they reunite, right? So, we'll get there. Back then, I wasn't an enforcer in the Northern District. I was just a kid struggling to survive on the streets in the Southern District. I wasn't alone. In this chaotic, dangerous area of the city, there were others like me. One day we'd be fighting tooth and nail over a piece of bread from a trash can, and the next day we could all die at the hands of the predators. Years ago, Southern District, Lincoln City.
Run! Get out of here! Somebody help!
Kill! Kill them all!
Chaos erupted all around me. The howls of the predators intermingled with the screams of the crowd, the cacophony threatening to burst my eardrums. This is the dragon myth music, sorry. Blood trickled from the bite wound above my collarbone as I stumbled into an abandoned pharmacy on the deserted street. It hurts. A burst of intense gunfire resounded in the distance. A few seconds passed before a tall figure with a gun entered the pharmacy. The man grabbed a bottle of antiseptic from the shelf next to me, unscrewed the cap, and poured it over his wound. Yes, this is like how they're dressed in this district. This is like how people dress in this district. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it, but anyway. Guy yelling, "Hear me out!" as he waves his Joe Rogan talking points around. By the way, if you notice, MC has a bite wound. You can spread this predator mutation through bites. It's very like zombie-ish, right? Or werewolfy, I guess. But MC is immune. They'll tell you that, but just like, since we're about to do all of these cards, here's some basic lore for you. He hastily bandaged it and turned to leave. He didn't even glance at me throughout the entire process. In times like these, staying alive was considered a victory. No one had the luxury to worry about others. My vision blurred from the blood loss, but my survival instinct kicked in. With the last bit of my strength, I grabbed his clothes. Take me with you. Please take me with you.
Let go of me.
No, I will not. You have a gunshot wound. You got that while being chased, right? If you leave me here, I might accidentally tell people your whereabouts. This is how they start every interaction, where she like basically blackmails him into like taking her in. Before I can finish my sentence, I feel the cold barrel of a gun against my forehead.
It'd be easier to solve the problem like this, don't you think?
This is foreplay for me and Sylus at this point. I mean, if you take me with you, I promise I won't slow you down.
You little... when I find you, I'll skin you alive!
They're here! As the cries of the predators resounded once more, I touched the bite wound above my collarbone. He seemed to have noticed it as well.
Calm down. You won't become a predator.
He poured what was left of the antiseptic onto my wound. Pain washed over me, but as I looked up to meet his cold gaze, I forced myself to hold back my tears.
If you want to come with me, dry those tears first.
Again, very Silas-y. Sylus was an assassin. He was as lethal as he is notorious. And as he said, I didn't turn into a monster. I sometimes wondered if that was why Sylus saved me. And, like, why does he know that? Just like, why does he know other things about MC? Listen, there are so many goddamn parallels with the lore. I'm sorry. He said my immunity would be a secret. No one else was discovered to be immune, and I didn't want to end up as someone's lab rat in their quest for a cure. It's giving Last of Us? What? After I recovered, Sylus handed me off, a homeless teen, to Wolf. Wolf was his contact. From that moment on, Sylus was a constant presence in my life. Sometimes he stopped by to do business, other times I delivered modified weapons to him on Wolf's behalf. We're going to have an ad in about a minute, but that's probably closer to 2 or 3, so I will take a pause once we hit that ad, but I'll keep going for now. I noticed that aside from his usual job, Sylus occasionally disappeared for a while. When he showed up again, he'd be injured. I couldn't help but wonder what kind of opponent was powerful enough to injure the most feared assassin in the Southern District. Years later, Sylus disappeared again. A few days earlier, Wolf left for a delivery. We quickly lost contact with each other. From the second floor, I peered through a gap in the curtains. I kept an eye on the Watchers who showed up a couple of days ago. They lurked in the shadows, and their intentions weren't obvious. Night fell, and a sudden downpour engulfed the city. Only flashes of lightning pierced the darkness. There's the ad. There we go. Okay. All right. Perfect. Let me take this opportunity to... Cool. So excited to get these. These cards are all so good. I'm so excited. I can show you guys both the good and the bad endings too. Please be prepared. The bad endings, for Sylus and Zane especially, are like devastating. Which, naturally, those are the two freaking ones that my wheel picked first, but whatever. Quick ad break. Oh, wait. Want to join the Blues Clues server? Is there legit a Blues Clues server? That's hilarious. Is that code? Does that mean something? Rule 34? What? Isn't there a Hensei server? Weren't you talking about a Hensei server? I'm just calling it like I sees it. I'm just saying. No, I was just joshing. Sure. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Is anyone watching that's not subbed right now? I have no idea. I don't know how to see who's watching. Not a clue. It should be over in about 15 seconds, so I think Pumpkin. He's got Amazon Prime, I think, so I think he can still see me. Ad break's over. We're back, bitches. What was I just saying? I might have subbed us all. He might have subbed you all. He does that. He does that when he pops in here. That's his thing. We're very appreciative. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so, like, Sylus and Zane have the two most devastating bad endings in these cards, and they're the two that my wheel picked for us to start with. I will also show you the good endings. Of course I will show you the good endings. But, yeah, it's fucked up, man. But I am subbed. Yes, you are. By the way, let me know if you want me to do the bad or the good ending first in the chat. I don't care. I'll do either. We'll do both. Okay. Night fell, and a sudden downpour engulfed the city. Only flashes of lightning pierced the darkness. Sleep eluded me as I tossed and turned. A sense of foreboding encouraged me to reach for the revolver under my pillow. Literally, the only time someone's my sub. Twitch gifts. Same. Ditto. No, some people are nice enough to sub, but rarely. I borrowed it from Sylus without asking after I ran an errand for him. I'm a sub. Yeah, you are. Someone's here. I quickly jump inside the wardrobe. Even after all the intense situations I experienced over the years, my palms still felt clammy as I held the gun.
Silas isn't here. Grab the girl. Use her to negotiate.
Yeah, you are. Sorry.
She can't be his family, can she?
Why not? I'm his lover. No, not yet.
Fools.
That's my man. The commotion outside quickly disappeared. A few seconds passed, and then the wardrobe door was yanked open. When they asked for a sandwich, make them a sub. Oh my god, I'm gonna use that line forever now, PP. Ah, amazing. Silas towered. Are you seriously playing Shadow in the Mirror again? How many times are you gonna play the Get Your Freak On music? Infold, what? Silas towered over me. His shadow stretched across the wall behind him like the legs of a spider.
Get out.
Yes. Yes, sir. It's you. I quietly let out a sigh of relief, lowering my gun. I thought Wolf's enemies wanted revenge.
They didn't find this place, but they did find Wolf.
Then he's...
He won't be coming back.
Good, I stole it from Kink Community Friends. This is the people's pun now, comrade. Yes, it is. I'm obsessed. I love it. I see. I can't say I'm too surprised. No one was guaranteed to see tomorrow, but even though I acknowledged this harsh reality, I felt a lump form in my throat. Silas gently tugged in my hand that was still holding the gun. He pulled me out of the wardrobe.
Why didn't you shoot?
If I did, you'd be with Wolf right now. Not wanting him to see me as indecisive or a burden, I sniffled and changed the subject. Am I in charge of this place now? You'll still accept jobs here, right? I'm trying to sound all sniffly, but like I'm not. I was worried that Silas might stop visiting this place since his old contact was gone. The strong cast aside the weak. The strong cast aside the weak, don't they?
Do you want to be my contact?
It's a loaded question. I want to be many things to you, sir. Suddenly he grabbed the gun and pressed it against his chest. Oh, where have we seen that before, I wonder? Without hesitation, Silas pressed my finger down, pulling the trigger. Blood rushed to my head and my temples throbbed. After just replaying this part of the main story, this is like a 1-to-1 parallel. Sorry. But it took me a few moments to realize that the gun wasn't loaded. Are you insane? You're lucky that it didn't have any bullets.
You think I got lucky?
Silas slipped his finger through the trigger guard and handed me the gun. It was like he returned a toy. I hastily opened the cylinder. It was empty. How did you know?
It's the weight.
By the way, if we can get a close-up of his necklace, it's literally a fucking dragon. Sorry. Oh, the tattoos. Oh, shut up. Silas produced a bullet from one of his pockets. I didn't know where he got it from. He loaded it into the chamber in the blink of an eye.
If you don't want to end up like Wolf, never hesitate when you shoot.
The gun in my hand felt heavier all of a sudden. Whether it was because of the bullet or something else, I wasn't sure. Foreshadowing? Infold? Foreshadowing things? Never. At midnight, another group of watchers closed in on us. When Silas emerged from Wolf's dilapidated house, the rain washed away the blood from his hands. Were they also your enemies? I can't believe they're playing Shadow in the Mirror. This is the bow chicka bow wow of this universe. Like, they got a lot of chutzpah, I'll tell you that. And if you don't know what chutzpah is, it's basically Yiddish for audacity. He opened the car door and glanced at me as I was in the back seat. He didn't answer my question.
I got a call a few days ago. They said someone had taken out a massive insurance policy with my name. And the beneficiary is...
Is it moi? Is it He rubbed the bridge of his nose.
Well, we have to move now thanks to you.
Whoops. I ignored the sarcasm in his tone and focused on his word choice. He said we this time. Is there a we? Oui, monsieur. After that night, I became Silas's new contact. We continued to live on the edge for years. With what I learned from Silas, I gradually became capable of handling missions beyond intel gathering. I could do them myself. But the city sank deeper into chaos and corruption. I witnessed too many innocent people get hurt, and I felt powerless. Lincoln had truly become a city of sin. Sometimes I was jolted out of bed because I had nightmares about being attacked. Then I'd hear the wailing police sirens or the muffled pops of gunshots. That was when I'd go downstairs barefoot and enter the living room. Silas would usually be on the couch performing gun maintenance. I sat next to him and turned on the TV, and before I knew it, I drifted off to sleep. Just the sight of his silhouette was enough to lull me into a peaceful slumber. This music is diabolical. It's fucking... Jesus! Over the years, countless enemies chased after us. Silas and I moved many times. Is this not Silas and MC in the main timeline, in the dragon myth, in the demon lord myth, this is why I'm very like, oh yeah, this is canon. What are you talking about? This is a multiverse story. What are we even doing? We hadn't finished unpacking at this new place, but neither Silas nor I was in a rush. It had become the norm for us to move at a moment's notice.
Recently, there have been multiple disappearances in our city. The authorities would like to remind everyone to be careful around suspicious individuals when outside.
Silas was in front of the cabinet, picking out his equipment for today's mission. You can catch a stray bullet by just sitting at home. You don't even need to go out.
Catch.
Oh. I don't know. Got it. Maybe. Is it a kiss on my cheek? Oh. He tossed me a newly modified gun. Well, for them, that is for flirting, so. Can you finish your mission early today?
What? Do you need me to attend a guardian teacher conference?
I'm an adult, thank you very much. There will never be a guardian teacher conference. A new movie is premiering tonight. I want to see it.
Expired invitation?
The name. Did he sneak off and go to the theater? If he needs to busy himself, he can always accept some lower-paying jobs.
It's dark and quiet in the theater. Perfect for taking out a target. How convenient. ...
I rejected the low-paying job offer and set my phone down. The cost of tonight's movie tickets can be taken out of my cut for today. My treat.
You're very generous.
He has literally said that to us in other cards. Sorry, I can't. The parallels, I can't. Y'all can't stop me. I can't. He selected a few pieces of suitable gear and finished his preparations. He was about to head out. By the way, it's time for our 6-month income settlement. My share...
I'll deposit it for you, and I won't touch it.
Silas, you do know a lot of parents say that to trick their kids, right?
Didn't you say you were an adult earlier?
And here I thought you had trouble hearing things.
We urge all citizens to come forward with any information.
It's a dragon on his necklace. Annoyed, I turned down the TV's volume. You should get going, and you're not allowed to stand me up tonight. Otherwise, I'll find a way to use up all of your retirement savings.
You're so ruthless.
Sorry. Don't mind me. I wanted to save that voice line. It's fine. Actually, I still want to save that voice line. Un momento, por flavor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your hospitality. Okay. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, there we go. Silas turned to leave, and the lingering sound of his voice was more distinct than the door closing.
See you at the theater.
Or will I? I heard countless piercing sirens echoing from the other side of the city that night. I couldn't tell if it was in my nightmare or Lincoln. Early the next morning, the news report about a massive explosion at an abandoned chemical plant in the suburbs from the previous night was being broadcast on every street corner. Sylus never came back either. Did he leave me? Or maybe someone erased him from this city? When I could only speculate, wait, and search, those suspicious, dangerous figures reappeared around me. I refused to sit back and do nothing. I moved to the Northern District and hid my identity to become an enforcer. With the resources this position provided, I might have a better shot at finding Sylus. But I soon realized the Northern District wasn't a paradise. People were more complex and corrupt here than where I grew up. Even as an enforcer, there was still so much I couldn't change, all because I lacked the strength. At some point, the idea of leaving this city began to take root in my mind, but just as it became more persistent, Sylus reappeared out of nowhere. Gasps in telenovela. My thoughts snap back to reality. Why would you say that? Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes. I can't read that and not do the line. Infold. Sylus is officially the prisoner I'm supposed to be interrogating. I clear my throat and attempt to get the conversation back on track. Let's return to the matter at hand. The LCBI needs you to provide information about Tartarus. The footsteps grow louder as they approach. It's the same guard from earlier. He's suddenly rushing toward us. Palms are sweaty, knees weak. Vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes. I'm so sorry. Okay, so sorry.
I just received orders from the warden. You're free to go, sir.
Question mark? I never know what noise to make when it's just MC with a grammar thing. I don't ever know what to do.
We prepared all your personal belongings, sir. You can take them with you.
It quickly dawns on me that maybe this imprisonment is part of his elaborate plan. So, to go back to the main story parallels, before Sylus got to link on and establish the N109 zone as his, territory, honor, kindness, blah, 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 he was in an intergalactic prison that he escaped from, which we're still waiting to hear more about that storyline. But, hello? Same thing. And especially, he escaped that intergalactic prison. Which, one, you're not supposed to be able to do, but two, I feel like this man stays playing 4D chess constantly. He plans everything. He has contingencies on contingencies on contingencies. So I feel like it was his plan to be detained there in the first place in the main story. So again, these parallels, they persist. They're everywhere.
Thank you for the pickup service, Miss Enforcer.
Mm-hmm. This motherfucker. Okay, I love him. I love him so much. Behind us. Why are words so hard today? The heavy iron gate of the prison slowly creaks shut. Standing here with Sylus and breathing in the city's not-so-fresh air, I'm hit with an uncanny sense of déjà vu. It's as if we've been transported to the past. I receive a belated message from the LCBI. Sylus has been released without charges. Apparently, he pulled some strings via unknown connections. So, was it intentional, or was I lucky to be assigned as your interrogator?
The prison gate isn't exactly the ideal spot for this conversation.
He has a good point. I don't know what kind of enforcer I am asking that right here. His evasive attitude is enough of an answer. It's clear he had this planned out since the beginning and kept me in the dark. Fuming, I turn on my heel and march to the parking lot. With his long strides, Sylus easily keeps up with me. Daddy Longlegs!
Where are you going?
Daddy Longlegs! Chase me, Sylus! I failed my mission. Obviously, I'll be heading home. And I'm clearly not important enough for this. Why don't you ask our bureau chief to escort you out of prison? Having entered the parking lot, I yank open the car door, and before I can even react, Sylus smoothly slides into the passenger seat, as if it's the most natural thing in the world. Why are you in my car?
It's been years. I thought we could catch up.
Sylus the rage baiter. Sure, why don't I take a quick detour to the LCBI? We can catch up there instead.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. You don't waste time, huh?
If we're talking about predators, the most dangerous one is sitting next to me. He turns his head to give me a sidelong glance. I tighten my grip on the steering wheel and slam my foot on the accelerator.
Do you care whether or not I'm alive? ...
Ba ba ba.
Come on, we're still on the same side.
Bitch, I've been trying to be on your side, in your side, around your side for a long ass time. To think that he's been quietly climbing the ranks to become a leader this whole time. Meanwhile, I thought he was dead. A knot of anger tightens in my chest. Really? I must have missed the part where you still considered me one of your own.
Then let me rephrase that. You're my former ally. My ally not only cleaned out my safe, but also bought me a massive life insurance policy.
I did tell you if you stood me up for the movies, I would completely deplete your retirement savings. I warned you. I said it was gonna happen. You're the one who vanished without a word and left me wondering if you were even alive. I had to plan for my future somehow. But if you help me catch Tartarus this time, I'm not greedy. Funny, in relation to him, sorry. Why don't we split it 50-50 like before? What do you think? After a fleeting moment of silence, Silas's face relaxes. A familiar, nonchalant smile reappears.
Well then, the protege has now outshone her master.
Isn't that the aim of every master, for their protege to outdo them? I don't think you're a real master if that's not your goal. And I don't think you've really succeeded if that doesn't happen. I'm just saying. The train rumbles past outside like an irritable monster, making my tiny apartment tremble in its wake. Steam billows from the bathroom as Silas, looking fresh and clean, stands by the window. You really couldn't give me a towel, Saint. Damn you, Infold. He glances outside briefly before turning his attention back to the room. I stand by the door and wait for him to break the silence.
The view here is pretty nice.
You're damn straight it is, but I ain't looking out the window. Yeah, vantage point at this height is excellent. You can see every movement outside. It's a defensive stronghold. Easy to defend, hard to attack, and offers a quick escape route. That is not what I'm thinking about.
I see you've retained what I taught you.
I can teach you a few things. Let me say that.
But I meant to say that this place is on the outskirts of the Northern District. We're not far from the main bridge, so you can see the Southern District from here.
We can't see the place we used to live in from this spot. I have a whirlwind of questions about the time Silas was away, and there's so much I needed to know. What happened? Why didn't you come back?
Straight to the point. I thought you'd work your way there with some small talk first.
I'm a no bullshit kind of girl. Silas turns and leans against the edge of the sink.
I was ambushed by Ever's lapdogs.
Ever? I didn't expect that, but it makes sense for some reason. It's surprising that anyone could successfully ambush Silas, but if it's Ever, they could do it. This business conglomerate initially started out in biotech. Now they're an innovative group that has changed people's daily lives. Behind the scenes, Ever has been pulling the strings at City Hall for their hidden agenda. The current mayor is nothing more than their puppet. Over the years, I used my position to secretly gather a substantial amount of evidence against them. One of the crucial pieces proves that the contamination, which has been plaguing Lincoln for years, is Ever's doing. However, as Ever's spokesperson, the current mayor still has a high chance of being reelected. Unless I'm certain the evidence can decisively bring down Ever, I won't reveal it so easily. But when did you get on their bad side? As soon as the words left my lips, fragments of a distant memory suddenly flashed through my mind. When we first met, Silas was already being hunted.
You can say we're old friends.
Which they also are in the main timeline. Just saying. So the people who used to show up around us, they were Ever's agents this whole time? And I do think Silas knew them from before Lincoln. And if I am correct in my hypotheses, my theories, if you will, I think Xavier's family, which is the royal family of Philos, which he hails from, as does Silas, and they're both, not only are they, I mean, like, the other allies have been on Philos in multiple timelines, but I'm talking about the main story. Silas and Xavier are really fucking old and lived on Philos before coming to this Earth. Okay, wait, here's another thing. But so I think the royal family is Ever. So I do think that Silas ran into them on Philos, and I do think that he knows them, like, as an old friend or whatever. That is my, here's another thing. So sorry, forgive me. Yeah, I do that. Good timing, PB. So the people who used to show up around us, they were Ever's agents this whole time.
But as time passed, they added another target to their list. After years
Hello.
of searching,
It's
Ever
me, your
finally
boy.
identified a person who's immune to the predators.
Hello. Silas wipes the condensation from the mirror. Then he reaches out to open my collar. A faint scar sits above my collarbone. And the one and only?
Ever has been relentlessly looking for you.
Funny, they're doing that in the main
And then
timeline,
they
too.
discover the pesky guy who's been hanging around you is their old nemesis.
Well, damn. The greatest profit comes when you control both the poison and its antidote. Wow, that's like fascist textbook 101. Totally. That's why Ever needs to eliminate Silas first. That explosion at the abandoned chemical plant that shook the entire city. It was your doing, right?
Sometimes the best defense is a well-timed offense. The location happened to be Ever's most important biochemical laboratory in Lincoln.
I should have known he wouldn't just sit back and tolerate it. Avenging every grievance is more his style. However, I learned they were conducting modification experiments there. Did Ever do something to you?
No.
I'm intentionally looking at the camera, chat. Silas's expression remains unfazed, as if the infamous explosion is barely worth mentioning. If you were alive this whole time, then why didn't you come find me?
You couldn't even get a good night's sleep in the Southern District. Now you're with the LCBI. Isn't it better?
You're not me. How can you possibly know what's better for me? Silas remains noncommittal. When I realize he knows everything about my life, down to the smallest detail, the resentment I held due to his absence disappears.
After that, I worked within Nightstrix. At times you can accomplish more in the shadows.
Well, okay, Batman. From what I gathered, creating and trafficking the Predators is a small part of Ever's business. Apparently, those SSS-class Predators are valuable assets and have control devices implanted in them. Do you think Tartarus was under their control when he attacked the candidate?
You're awfully concerned about that person.
Gee, I wonder who it is.
Why are you so determined to catch him?
Those who don't cooperate with the LCBI shouldn't pry into an enforcer's work. His phone that's on the sink suddenly rings. Our conversation is cut short. You just got out of prison and you're already busy?
An associate is sending their regards.
Well, yeah. Silas types a short reply before turning off his phone.
As the only person who's immune, you should worry about yourself first. Ever has never stopped looking for you.
Ever has never. Never has ever. Never have I ever. Ever have I never. I'm sorry. Thanks for the heads up. I already suspected certain individuals were watching me for years, though. You amongst them, apparently. I adjust my shirt collar to hide my scar. Don't worry. I won't let my guard down. And once I catch Tartarus, I plan to leave Lincoln.
Then I wish you success.
The wolf cut, man. It's obscene. It's unholy. Sorry. So sorry. I use it in the photo booth. More than I care to admit. As the election draws near, the number of predators in the city suddenly increases. Tension and violence permeate every corner of the city. The attacks become more frequent and intense. The LCBI is in complete disarray. And since I'm unable to extract any information from Sylus for now, I have no choice but to seek intel from other sources. Today, I received a message from an informant. A nightclub in the Southern District has information about Tartarus. On my way, Chief. I don't know who I respond to at this point. Chaos is the most infamous nightclub in the Southern District. It can be summed up in 2 words. Anything goes. My kind of place. The air is thick with various scents. Fluorescent lights dance across the crowd and paint surreal, psychedelic hues on their faces. As soon as I set foot in chaos, countless eyes lock onto me. These cheers are goofy. I make my way directly to a booth at the far end of the dance floor. There sits a bearded man who's flanked by several henchmen. Their bloodshot eyes and purposely bared canines leave little room for doubt. They're predators.
So, you're interested in buying information?
He doesn't bother hiding his appraisal as he looks at me from head to toe.
Listen, girl, didn't your informant warn you? Regular folks who waltz in here don't get to leave.
Well, good thing I'm not a regular folk, you know.
Your neck looks fragile. I can break it in one bite.
Try and see what happens, motherfucker.
You've got a death wish.
Aren't you open for business? Does it really matter whose money you're taking? The hostile predators close in on me. An eerie silence instantly falls over the dance floor. Clear, deliberate footsteps resound behind me. The predators who are about to surround me suddenly back away. It's as if they sense an even greater danger. PB, this is funny, because now I'm thinking about you talking about the manosphere, right? And, like, men are obsessed with, like, alpha males. Here's the alpha. Look at all these betas. Look at all these... I don't believe in any of this, by the way. This is... But according to their worldview and mindset, that's what... On the wall, I see the reflection of a tall, looming figure getting closer and closer.
Who are you?
That's my man.
You're out and about at this hour? What kind of game is this?
Look at his slutty little V strappy things. Ah, mother. I'm here to get intel.
And did you get it?
Not yet. My friends here aren't exactly welcoming.
Is that so?
The air seems to freeze over. The overwhelming pressure emanating from Sylus is impossible to ignore. Like wild beasts submitting to a superior predator, the surrounding predators fall into a fearful silence. Sylus slightly tilts his chin to gesture to the revolver at the bearded man's waist.
Since you're not in the mood for business, why don't we play a game instead? I heard that revolver of yours made a few intel seekers retire.
Then, let's play roulette.
Let's bet on it, motherfucker. Cautiously shifting his gaze from Sylus, he draws his revolver.
6 chambers, 3 bullets. If you win, I'll tell you what I know.
This guy does a voice in the dragon myth. And you're gonna say, how do you know that, Fallon? Well, because there's a part in the last chapter when you're at the judgment place and Sylus shows up in his dragon form to come save you, and all the League of Justicia people are like, oh my god. There's one distinct particular voice, and he goes, the dragon is here. And I always think it sounds so stupid and so campy, and that is this man's voice. I have to entertain myself, you know? I make my own fun. I take the gun and shake it slightly. This gun's weight. As I recall that rainy night from many years ago, a familiar sensation creeps into my chest. I glance at Sylus. He makes a finger gun and gently taps his temple.
Bang.
I'm so sorry. I need that. Thank you so much. Thank you for your cooperation. All right, we'll play. I press the gun against my own temple. Oop. The 3 shots happen so quickly that everyone freezes for a moment before struggling to process what just occurred. I slam the gun down on the table. You can try the remaining 3 shots, or you can tell me where Tartarus is.
I bet he doesn't have the guts to pull the trigger.
I bet you're right, husband. Tell him. You tell him, wifey.
1 piece of intel for 3 lives. Now that's what I call a bargain.
You?
No, you. The bearded man grudgingly hands me an elegant card with an embedded chip.
If you have a death wish, go ahead and push your luck.
Well, I got it.
Satisfied?
Am I ever satisfied? Not with you, my friend. Silas wraps his arm around my shoulders and guides me toward the exit.
Let's go. I'm taking you home.
Okay. Alright. Streetlights feebly flicker as the car enters a deserted alley. Silas moves his foot off the accelerator.
I see you haven't forgotten what I taught you.
I've been meaning to ask, why were you there tonight?
I was checking on my business ventures.
With the number of predators increasing, isn't doing business in the Southern District troublesome?
My business involves all of Lincoln.
Outside, the buildings lining the street are dark and empty as if they've been abandoned. This is the Misty Invasion music? Maybe? Possibly? I think? Them and the sexy music. What is happening? Yes, I want to do the shit out of him. Infold, you haven't given me that opportunity, this card, okay? Silas, do you like the Southern District?
It's all right. A single bullet can buy you a lot of things here.
I understand his meaning. Bullets buy lives, and lives are traded for money. Well, what about the Northern District?
A playground of decadence isn't bad either.
That's a very Silas response. You seem to fit in wherever you go. And yet,
Where I
nowhere at
choose
all.
to be doesn't depend on these sorts of things.
That's because we're his home. I don't know. So you say that later. Dark, thick clouds hang in the night sky. It's gonna start raining soon. With a piercing bird call, a black shape crashes into the window shield. Not Mephi! Mephi! Spiritual successor of Mephi? Silas and I get out of the car to investigate. We find a wounded crow. I need a second. That man cuts a fine-ass figure. Fit in, but belong nowhere. Such a mood. Literally. That's how I feel. Constantly. In my life. 100%. And maybe that's also why, like, Silas as a character resonates so much for me. Maybe. God. Help me. He picks up the bird and gives it a quick once-over.
It's not severely injured, but it won't be flying anytime soon.
Let's bring it with us, Silas.
Do I look like someone who rescues animals?
He doesn't want me to answer that question, because yes, he's literally, he is constantly taking in strays. Constantly. And, I don't know if you've done his anecdote yet. I didn't do it. I didn't do it on stream. I didn't end up doing it, and so I still have to stream it. But I don't know if you know about it, separate from me. But, his anecdote would also seem to assert that he's a big animal lover. Anyway, I think he finds solidarity in that he's not human. He has some beast-like tendencies. This is why I always go back to, like, Sylus being pure. I find animals pure. Sylus is pure. Like, he doesn't operate out of the same sort of human machinations, I guess. He finds belonging in specific people because Asgard is a people. I can't wait to see him take his mechanical burp for a walk. If they put that in a card, I will shit a brick. That will be so fucking funny. I will eat my shoe. That would be hysterical. Please, Infold, please. I'm begging you, please. The odds of being assassinated by a bird are 0. I wouldn't say that. Don't tell me you're scared. Alright, hold on. I got an ad thingy. I'm snoozing it. Bye-bye. Sylus theme. 'Twas man who was the real monster. Literally, no! That's why I love him so much. Okay, I'm sorry. Help. Okay. Monster fucker's activated. It's me! That's me. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. I don't like Taylor Swift, but I will use that reference. Yes, I will. Don't tell me you're scared. He gives me a look before unceremoniously putting the bird in the backseat.
Never mind. It's not like this is my first rescue.
It's my favorite genre of person. I'm never gonna recover. With the crow's wound treated, this little interlude comes to an end. However, Sylus shows no signs of leaving. In my bedroom, I'm on my way to bed. It says, oh, I'm on my bed? Where did I get way? What the fuck? In my bedroom, I'm on my bed. Let's try it again. I turn over the chip I want in my hands and scrutinize everything. If I can decode it, I'll figure out where Tartarus is. The incessant pitter-patter of rain gets on my nerves, yet it's not long before exhaustion washes over me. My eyes close on their own.
I'll rip your throat out with my teeth! Kill
Kinky.
them all!
It's that dream again. Only me and the predators are in it. In my dream, I'm caught in an endless cycle of shooting and running. Over there. Notice how MC also constantly has dreams where she's running whenever it involves Sylus. She had that in the Rose Dream Plague Dream 2 in his most recent myth, where they're running from something. He says, don't look back. She looks back, she wakes up. This is a constant parallel and theme that they're going for. Oh, I have so much to say, sorry. I dash into a roadside pharmacy, its windows and doors shattered, but just when I think I'm safe, a chain wraps around my ankle. I stumble and fall. When I look up again, a predator's face transforms into Sylus's.
Won't you help me?
Excuse me. I'll be in my bunk. Sylus! I wake up drenched in sweat. My hand reaches under the pillow to feel for my revolver. Faint sounds drift in from outside my bedroom. Sylus is still here. We put this giant-ass man on the couch. Are you kidding? This man's fucking enormous. The living room is shrouded in darkness. The lights are off. Barefoot, I walk over to his side and curl up on the sofa. I hug my knees to my chest.
I guess even enforcers have nightmares.
The more you see, the more you dream.
Is it because you realized one person's strength wasn't enough to save everyone?
You took me under your wing. If I had any grand ideas about saving the world, wouldn't you be the first to know about them? Silas's gaze falls on my face. A keen interest flickers in his eyes as the room becomes quiet.
So, you didn't become an enforcer to be a savior.
I joined the LCBI so I could gain access to more info and resources. That way, I could find you.
That's it?
Why else would I join them? Little did I know that someone was keeping tabs on me the whole time. Those years of worrying were for nothing. Only then do I realize how tightly my nails dig into the palms of my hands. I unclench my fists.
Is the Northern District exactly how you imagined it'd be?
No. Even as an enforcer, I often feel like I don't belong here. See? 2 peas in a pod. 2 peas in a little antisocial pod. We are so cute. Maybe that's why I chose to live on the outskirts of the Northern District.
Then do you feel like you belong in the Southern District?
Huh? I'm taken aback. Life in the Southern District was once fraught with danger, but with Silas there, I never considered whether or not I belonged, even once. This concept suddenly dawns on me, and not wanting him to notice my realization, I avert my gaze. I haven't really thought about it before.
Whenever you had nightmares back then, I assumed you went downstairs because you wanted to escape. ...
You're worried that I'd leave? So, you always sat there because you were worried I might leave? Silas doesn't answer me. Instead, he does what he always used to do. He sets aside the gun he was cleaning and turns on the TV with the remote. Well, I think that answers the question. Case input, mic drop. Despite learning about Tartarus's whereabouts, I withhold this information from the LCBI. Relentless attacks from the predators constantly plague Lincoln. The public's demand for order grows and eventually erupts into protests, demonstrations, and strikes. The most favored candidate and his campaign team are drafting legislation to address the turmoil in Lincoln. If this bill is implemented after he wins the election, it'd inevitably ruffle a lot of feathers. Meanwhile, the incompetent incumbent mayor's approval ratings remain inexplicably high. It's clear Ever is working behind the scenes for his campaign. Wow, this feels eerily like real life, guys. The car comes to a stop in front of an imposing high-rise building. I fish out the card and reassure myself that I arrived at the correct location. An unnatural quietness blankets the area. It's accompanied by the dim glow of a few streetlights in the distance. Looking up, I see the building loom before me. It's completely devoid of light and silently stands like a beast prowling in the darkness. Guided by the instructions on the chip, I locate a hidden elevator. I'm shedding. Sorry, don't mind me. I always shed. As the elevator doors slide open before me, a man wearing a baseball cap hastily walks out. Caught off guard by his presence, I freeze and almost bump into him.
Sorry.
I nod at him and step away from the elevator. It's okay.
Thank you.
As he passes by, the man tugs his cap lower. In that fleeting moment, I catch only a glimpse of his partial profile. He looks familiar. Just before the elevator doors close, I notice a black sedan pulling up in front of the man. The numbers on the LCD screen quickly increase. My imminent meeting with Tartarus compels me to push aside my lingering questions. The elevator doors open at the top floor. When I step out, I'm greeted by a single imposing closed door. It's adorned with an intricate design of a golden owl with its wings spread. This is Nightstrix. After following these winding paths, I'm about to enter the heart of it all. I touch the handle, and the door opens with a soft click. The room is shrouded in darkness. The glow of a tablet on the table provides some lighting. It's a solitary beacon in what feels like an endless void. Shit's about to get real, my guys. I'm just letting y'all know. For anybody who's here. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to watch this VOD instead of actually tuning in presently, which is fine. The plush carpet swallows the sound of my footsteps. As my eyes adjust, the contours of a luxurious suite appear. I move toward the computer, and the screen reveals a list of campaign contributions. Each number is a staggering sum. As for the recipient, it's none other than the frontrunner in the mayoral election. That man downstairs was him. I swipe through the screen as a picture starts to form with the info I've gathered. The identity of the candidate's benefactor is obvious. I hear a sound behind me. In one swift motion, I draw my gun and turn around. Tartarus? Not Shadow in the mirror again! My gun is pointed at the darkness, but the person quickly grips my wrist and forces me to drop the weapon. This fucking music, dude. Without missing a beat, I try to punch him and fail. My attacker couldn't read me like an open book. A chilling realization hits me. He taught me everything I knew. He twists my arm behind my back and presses his body against mine to pin me down. More, please. Yes, please. More. That gif for Kylo Ren. More! That's all that's in my brain right now. The cold metal bars bite into my cheek. Keep going. Worth it. Worth it. Pain shoots through my face. Also worth it. Let me go, Sylus! No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let me go. What are you talking about?
You said someone else's name a few minutes ago.
Does that make you jealous? No, that's your fucking name, dude. That's your fucking code name. I'm gonna read this in a second, but I just wanted to bring up the fact, so like I talked about their names in this AU being significant, like mythologically. So Tartarus, first of all, in the main story timeline, I have to think. The main story timeline, when Sylus and MC are in the gladiator arena, they initially, like, they're competing against one another before they team up. And then they agree to team up, but MC is like, hey, don't steal all my kills or I'll throw you in Tartarus. Which, in Greek mythology, which Sylus uses like the most Greek mythology of any of the allies, it's like a dark abyss that you get through. Abyss. Hello, abyss. Sorry, Dragon Myth. Tartarus is like a dark abyss that you get dumped into, like, for eternal suffering and shit. Tartarus is also the name of the intergalactic prison. And in the Dragon Myth, the Black City was Taurus City. So all the underworldy type shit felt very intentional, which is why I was so certain that was going to be his third myth. That's still so validating. Anyway, yes, so that's what Tartarus says. They're all mythologically significant, and I will break them down in each of these cards if you want. Anyway, okay. Tartarus and the leader of Night Strix, who's supporting that candidate. They're both you. Is there even a difference? Sylus loosens his grip. I turn around to face him. Stop talking. Just use that mouth for something else, please. Why would you disguise yourself as a predator to attack the candidate you're supporting?
Take a guess.
I need that, sorry. I really need that. I fall silent for a moment. Ever since Sylus and I reunited, I've been quietly piecing together what he's been up to during his absence. The fact that she didn't put this together sooner, I kind of want to bitch slap her a little bit. Sylus's motives aren't that hard to figure out once I connect his actions and identities. You're purposely provoking public outrage. If people find out their beloved candidate was attacked by a monster created by Ever, then Ever and the current mayor would lose power. Your candidate will be able to take office. The past dealings between Night Strix and Ever must have given Sylus access to a treasure trove of incriminating evidence against them. A few days ago, someone said I became an enforcer to save Lincoln. Now the big bad wolf wants to be the silent savior of our corrupt metropolis. She really called this man the big bad wolf. I can't lie, it's a little hot. I am a monster fucker at the end of the day.
I'm not interested in things like that.
Can't stay because spoilers since I want to watch them solo first. But hi, Ben has been dropped off at the shelter and I'm having a breakdown even though it was the best choice for him. I'm so sorry, sweet cat. Sweet cat. After this, we're going to do Zane, and after that, we're going to do Caleb. But honestly, I got to be honest, I don't think I'm going to have time for all these today. I'll probably have time to do Zane's after this, but I probably won't have time to get to the rest of them. Hey, Silas's was the first one we started with. It was random. I randomly used a spinning wheel to pick, and it picked Sylus first. I swear to God, this was not intentional. Also, the wheel picked Sylus first last time I used the wheel too. What the hell? The internet knows what? Why is the universe clocking me? Anyway, I hope I offer you a little bit of levity and laughter in this very emotional time, completely understandable. And I totally, just because it's the right decision doesn't mean it's easy, doesn't mean it's not sad, doesn't mean it's not hard. But you made a very selfless decision, and Ben's gonna have such a great life because of you. And I'm so sorry that you're going through it. I send you love and hearts. I'll keep you posted in the Discord which card we're doing when, and the VOD will be here for ya. Yeah. Get back to the monster fuckering, I guess. I want to make sure that Sweet Cat, I think Sweet Cat left. I just want to make sure. I don't want to spoil anything. Of course he's not interested in things like that. He never is.
I'm just giving Ever a taste of their own medicine.
Love you. We love you. Take care of yourself. I gotta be honest with you guys. I stayed for a bit, but now I'm leaving. Bye. I gotta be honest with you guys. I kind of feel like I'm getting sick. I know that's so freaking random, and it's like random to me too. I thought about this last night when I was at the holiday party, because I was like, uh-oh. Some of these people have kids. We're sharing food, you know, like hands in food things, right? I was like, oh, I'll be all right. As I've been sitting here doing this card with you guys, I've been having like pain up here kind of in my wisdom teeth, but it's like moving into like my sinuses and my head. And I'm starting to feel a little runny nosy. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We're about to have an ad anyway, so this is probably a good pause point anyway. Sweet Cat, we'll talk later. Bye. Love you. But anyway, I'm gonna let this ad do its thing before I continue. Oh yeah. Thank you so much. Not me stealing all the lines. What do you mean? What do you mean? I need these for personal reasons. Don't ask. Don't question me. I'm just kidding. Oh god, why are so many people fucking texting me? Ah! Sorry. A bunch of people are texting me about Christmas right now. Like what's happening? About one more minute, my lovely viewers. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just realized today's the 20th. I got shit due today. Glad I clocked that now and not later. All right. About to continue on this card, I think. I don't know. Sylus might have my favorite. I love the tragedy of Sylus's bad ending in this card. But I also really love the lore in Raph's card. They all have good lore. Caleb was brand spanking new when this dropped. This was his first multi-banner event that he was a part of. So it was very much still like, we don't really know this guy that well, what's happening. Xavier's was actually also very good lore-wise. Zane's was too. But really lore what? I don't know. Now upon reflection, I think Sylus has had great lore and I love it. He has my favorite tragic ending. He always has my favorite tragic ending. You motherfucker. I was also away from computer. Quirk looks like he may have had a scammer in the Discord. Uh-oh, so posting FYI in general. Okay. His Discord or my Discord? Uh-oh. Like, that's somebody, like, who hacked him and was posting in my Discord, but, like, a scammer in his own Discord? Am I understanding? I just want to make sure I'm understanding. We'll be on the lookout. We'll be on the lookout for, hijinks, if you will. Hold on, okay. Alright, we're back from the ad break too, guys, so we can keep going. But I think they've already been booted. Okay. Uh-oh. Dangerous. This is typical of Sylus. The turn of events I've experienced might not be too bad. Silas rubs his temple and pretends to be concerned. Basically, if you see a friend request from this person's info, okay. Whoa. Sorry, I got a little lightheaded. Are we good, body? What's going on? What you doing? Don't be like that. We're on the same team. Don't do that. Why you gotta be like that? Okay.
To think my protege had lofty ambitions. When you forge alliances, you sometimes need to make compromises.
What happens when your interests no longer align with your allies?
That's never been a problem.
Oh, Silas, don't you look at me in that tone of voice. That's... blah, blah, blah.
After all, there are always more solutions than problems. Yet you're visiting an SSS-class predator all by yourself. You're quite the daredevil.
Just let me in your pants, please. You know I'm immune.
Yes, but you can still bleed and die.
The back of his hand brushes against my neck.
All it would take is one bite right here.
The way I would be disrobing myself. Like, go ahead. Right there, please. I step back and a beam of light pierces through the darkness of the room. It illuminates us from behind. When I turned around, I realized he'd pinned me against an enormous metal birdcage. This card is called Innocent Birdcage, by the way, so now you know why. Inside it are large chains. Empty syringes and muzzles lie scattered on the floor. When I piece together their purpose, a whirlwind of emotion sweeps through me. This is what I can't believe took her forever to figure out. When did you become Tartarus? He's a predator.
On the night our movie date fell through.
Honey,
I destroyed that
honey.
laboratory, but I had to pay a price.
Again? Silas is always paying a price. There's a cost. He always accepts the consequences of his actions. I could go on and on now that I've watched that third myth. The conversation takes a somber turn, yet his tone remains noticeably nonchalant, because that is what Silas does.
It's not too difficult to get suppressants on the black market, but I'd rather not give my roommate a front row seat to my nightly horror show.
This is very, like, zombie, but like werewolf. Very werewolf. But they still look like people. Infold, you scared? Animate us a werewolf. You got teratophilia people in the chat? Those are people, those are monster fuckers. That's the real term. That's the sciencey term, the clinical term. In that moment, the resentment I had, the pain of knowing he was alive, but he chose not to see me, dissipates. Back when I was with the LCBI, I encountered predators who were using suppressants. The more they used them, the more likely their bodies developed resistance. The suppressants became less effective over time, which led to more frequent frenzies. Silas grips my shoulders and guides me closer to the enormous birdcage.
It serves as a protective measure, in a sense.
I have nothing appropriate to say. Why are you showing me this? Are you implying you want me to lock you up if you go into a frenzy again? I'll lock him up for lots of reasons. Let's go. Hey. What? Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are still here. My apology. I try to keep my tone lighthearted, but deep down, I'm afraid he might actually want me to do it.
What will you do after that?
Sit on your face. I cannot tell a lie. I don't know. As soon as I can think of what to do with you in the birdcage, I'll act on it immediately. I might be imagining things, but Silas's tone seems to carry a hint of anticipation. Oh, that makes me think of Rocky Horror Picture Show of anticipation.
All right, then.
He suddenly spins me around and pins me against the iron bars of the birdcage. Panties dropped. Just clothes everywhere.
So, do you want to see what I'm actually like when I lose my mind?
Don't ask. Don't ask questions. Just don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. I'll do. His breath caresses my ear as he nuzzles and sniffs my neck like a wild beast. My throat is exposed to his teeth and an unusual tingling sensation wells up from deep within me. Girl, you're not alone! You and the rest of the fucking world, dude! This strange feeling, tinged with fear, spreads throughout my body and transforms into an unfamiliar excitement. It's called foreplay, baby! Sylus. Bless this voice actor. May he only know joy and comfort in all his days. His slightly sharp canines graze my neck and leave painful pinpricks. I tilt my neck away, but Sylus immediately grips my throat. Listen. Listen. Okay, listen. The way I would fold like a lawn chair. Listen, I did not know that was a thing that I was into until I was at the bar with some friends, just hanging out, just doing whatever. I don't even know how this fucking happened. We're all talking about things, just bullshitting, right? And I don't drink, so I'm there to just be the DD, right? But my guy friend at one point, I don't even know how he got on the topic, was talking about like, oh, do you like being choked? And I don't remember. I think I said something smart alecky. I'd never been there. I didn't know. Long story short, he ends up wrapping his hand around my throat in the bar and pinning me up against the wall. And I was like, oh. That's a thing I know about myself now. Not that it wasn't, I had nothing with him, but yeah, I learned some very enlightening information about myself that night, and the way I would fold like a house of cards. Choke me, I'm done. Tap out. Or tap in. Tap in, baby.
See, avoiding danger is part of your survival instinct.
The way that he is talking right, I just... Help me.
It's just like how you want to leave Lincoln.
Hold on. I have the right thing for this. Thank you so much. What if I wanted to leave Lincoln because I thought you weren't here?
Well, I'm here right now, aren't I?
I would bounce on a crazy style. He would be powerless to stop me, quite frankly. I would be the feral one. Him a predator? No, it would be me. It would be me. It would be me. Also, I need that. Do you hear my dog crying for her dinner right now? She's ridiculous. Anyway. Girl, you are okay. It's way too early.
Tartarus and Sylus are in your hands.
I should just be yoinking this whole card. That's what I should be doing. Jesus Christ.
Will you arrest me, Miss Enforcer?
I've never, I've never heard anything hotter in my life. Be honest with you. Look at the dragon on his necklace. Sorry. Sylus releases me, but I reach up to wrap my arm around his neck. My fingers touch his lips. All right, MC, take what you want. I gently brush the pad of my thumb against his canine teeth and shake my head. By the way, he does this to her in the third myth, because I just replayed the Kindle last night because I was taking pictures. Because I don't ever do that on stream because I have the emulator on my computer and I have the game on my phone. And I always take screenshots on my phone. That's where I can keep stuff in my albums and whatever. So I went to play the Kindle last night in the third myth, and he did that to her when she first summoned him. The parallels! Sorry. Well, I don't even remember what... Wait, hold on. I'm saying no to something. Will you arrest me? Okay. I don't even remember what it was. Okay. No. Some thoughts linger in our hearts for years without being resolved, yet a decision can sometimes be made in an instant. With the Sylus by my side, some things aren't out of reach. After years of gathering evidence against Ever, it finally finds its purpose. I organize everything and send it to the office of that mayoral candidate. Soon after, Tartarus reappeared at a street rally. While trying to save someone... Oh no, what did I miss so far? Jaylee! Hi, how are you? So we're replaying the CATCH-22 cards. There was a 4-way tie in the poll, so I used a little, spinny wheel. It chose Sylus first. Again. Do you remember when it did that? Ages ago? I think that was for the Idol banner. Did it again. So we're doing Sylus's card right now. It is getting close to the end. But the VOD will be up. Because these are pretty long. I started stream. I had a phone call with a friend on the one day. You get to start really early. I'm sorry. No, Chaylee, no. Be with your friend. That's so important. Oh, darn, I missed Sylus. Boo. I'm sorry. Well, I'm at the, there's still the end of the card. Although it might be a little bit confusing. I can give you some I can give you the 411 a little bit. But the VOD will be up. And, so all these cards take place in an alternate universe. It's so funny because it was a Valentine's Day banner and everybody was expecting sweet, mushy, gushy, cute. And then the trailer was kinky, dark BDSM, and everybody's what the fuck? But these cards are actually super, super amazing and well written. They're each these well-crafted, self-contained stories, but they completely parallel their lore and stuff. So anyway, in this version of Link on Ever, this big conglomerate that's the big bad of the game, basically. You guys haven't really got into that in the main story yet, but we will as we continue doing the replay. They basically caused this radioactive leak while they were researching a bunch of shit, and it ends up turning people into these things called predators. Which is very werewolfy. I'm gonna. They don't look like werewolves, but they act the same kind of thing. Go into a frenzy, eat people, kind of a thing. Lose control. And it's not specific with Moonlight, but it's lose control of their emotions or something. If they get hyper aroused, they lose it, right? So anyway, in every one of these cards, the love interest is a predator. There's different circumstances for each card of how that happens. We just found out that Sylus is one. Do you hear my dog? Listen to her. Bark for Sylus! Sorry. She's crying for her dinner right now. Anyway. So that's kind of the background of what's been going on in this card. Bark for Sylus, bark for Sylus. So hopefully that makes some sense. I just found out that he's a predator, and we are trying to take down Ever together, basically. Yeah. So, I haven't abandoned him. I haven't, we haven't even done the Kindled yet, so you won't even, and the Kindled is good eats, let me tell you. Also, these cards each have 2 endings. There's a good ending and a bad ending. Sylus's bad ending is my favorite because it's fucking beautifully tragic, and it's his Dragon Myth Part 2. So, this was the Dragon Myth Part 2 before the third myth. So, probably still have to rewatch it later. 2 endings is interesting. These cards went so hard, and I remember when the trailer dropped and people were freaking out, this is out of character, blah, blah, blah. And then we actually got the cards, And then to this day, they've like withstood the test of time, and the fandom like unanimously agrees that these were some of the best written cards we've ever had in the game.
Stay focused.
Critical
kitten.
Gaming. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for redeeming that. I know, I talk too much. That's what I do on this channel. I yap a lot about lore and things. I'm so sorry. Hi, thank you so much. Oh, hi! Hello, hello! How are you? Welcome in. Hi, hi. Oh my god, yeah. So I'm finishing up Sylus's CATCH-22 card. So, how you been? It's Justin. Hello! Good to see you! Oh my god. I haven't talked to you in forever. How are you? Oh, do you hear my dog? My dog is crying right now because she wants dinner at 3:45. 3:45 in the afternoon. I know. I wondered if you knew her. You'd been following for a minute. Yeah, this my buddy. This my friend. I'm good. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I have to catch one of your streams sometime. I haven't had a chance to yet. You know, keep on keeping on. God, it's been like years, right? It's crazy. It's insane. Also, I'm playing a gooning game, so just a heads up. Good just doing life. Yep. Same over here. I got my master's. That was the thing I accomplished this year. For real, like actual, no, like literally actual years. But yes, this is my friend Justin, everybody. Chat, this is Justin. Hell yeah. I don't have a lot of, I realized that I usually stream at night, and so like I don't have my normal audience today because I'm so early during the day. But Shaylee, I wanted to like start early for you, and I also just like, it's a Saturday, so like why not? I don't have anything else to, good for me. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was earlier this year. And did you hear my dog? She's such a baby. She's so funny. This is my dog that's named Dovahkiin, by the way, who's losing her mind right now. And of course I couldn't actually get on early for once, which was rude of my schedule. Hey, it happens. The VOD will be there. No big deal. I'm just sorry that I was, Dova is having a moment. Dova has been having lots of moments lately. She's gonna be 13 at the end of January. So I keep trying to like, just let her, I'm like, alright, this is your old lady era. That's fine. I took a break from streaming myself, been working like crazy, opened a business, got engaged, lots of fun stuff. Well, congrats to so many things. That's awesome. Good for you. Congrats. A business, getting engaged. That's awesome. Sounds like you have so much to look forward to. New beginnings. That's awesome. I would love to hear about it more. Please feel free to drop in and give me all of your life updates. You can DM me, or I have a Discord that I run. Yeah, we'll catch up. Yes, we will. My dog is losing her mind right now. Dova. Anyway, yes. So, Justin, I am playing a gooning game, just FYI. So, that's just for transparency. That's what's happening right now. It's actually really great, and it has great combat, and it has my favorite sci-fi world since Mass Effect. But I can't lie and say that it's not an Otome gacha game as well, because it is. How are the doggos? Great. Everybody's great and old now, but they don't know they're old. My oldest is 13. My youngest turned 9. I'm talking like I have children. These are my dogs. Sorry. Get Monster the cat. Great. 12. Great. How's your little butterball? I miss him. He has the cutest corgi on the face of the planet, chat. The cutest corgi. I'm a big corgi person because I grew up with it. Oh, he's turning 7? Oliver, no. That's so, no, he's a good boy. I grew up with corgis, so I'm super partial to corgis, but yeah. Dova honey. Dova honey. I love that. Okay. I swear I'm gonna lock in, chat. I swear. Chaley, I hope I gave you enough of a background to understand what's going on in this card. You can definitely go watch he's a little chunker, a little chunkier now, but he's good. Hey, that metabolism slows down for everyone, you know what I'm saying? God, he's good. I'm glad. My dog is being such a baby. Also, what a typical old person to want to eat dinner at like 3:50 in the afternoon. You are an old lady now, girl. Okay. Alright. So, I just found out Sylus is a predator. And I am teaming up with him to try and take down Ever. Okay, after years of gathering evidence against Ever, it finally finds its purpose. I don't want to eat till like 8 or 9 usually. Me too. I want to eat late, for sure. She is not that way. I organized everything and sent it to the office of that mayoral candidate. Soon after, Tartarus reappeared at a street rally. While trying to save someone, he attacked me, and I was hospitalized after. Undoubtedly, the news headline, "Brave Enforcer Saves Innocent Civilian from Triple S-Class Predator," will be on the front page. On the day I was admitted to the hospital, my identity as an immune individual was also exposed. Oh yeah, so this thing I talked about that like makes people mutate, Chaley, you can spread it through bites. She's immune, because of course she is. Of course. The media soon created a new headline. "Only immune individual in the world donates blood for cure research." It's giving The Last of Us a little bit. Lincoln City Hospital. I just changed out of my hospital gown when I heard the door open behind me. Oh, I wonder who that is. Why are you here?
To visit the wounded, of course.
You didn't even bring flowers. That wasn't very thoughtful of you. Oh god, and their whole thing with flowers.
I brought this.
Okay, so I mentioned they're all, oh, that's quite the outfit. Yeah, so that's like what people wear in this like corrupt part of the city where all these people are predators. That's like the garb. That's like the shit that they wear. And imagine trying to do all those buckles by yourself. I would need assistance. I would clip myself into like a knot or something. It would be, but I do love strappy things, so I love this aesthetic. Also, he looks real nice. I was gonna mention something. Shit. I was talking about how, like, there's so many parallels with their myths and their lore and stuff, but also each Predator version of the love interest has, like, a code name, and they are mythologically very significant. His is Tartarus, which, in Greek mythology, Tartarus is like a dark abyss that you get thrown into for eternal suffering. The intergalactic prison in the main story is called Tartarus. In the dragon myth, the Black City was called Taurus City, so there's like a ton of mythology stuff. And I keep telling everybody when I play each of their cards that I will go over the myth of their... Sorry, Justin! This game has a disgusting amount of lore. I say that in the best way. And I'm constantly theorizing and talking about all the mythology and the lore and stuff. This character in particular is like a ton of Greek mythology, which is like my specialty, so it's like my thing. It's what I'm good at. It's my niche. He's also my husband, so they're all my husbands. I play them all, but he's number one. Haha, I do the same with WoW lore. It's so I love being able to sink my teeth into deep lore. I love it. And that's why I started streaming, because I wanted to talk about it, and I didn't have anybody to talk about it with. So I was like, I'm just going to start streaming, and hopefully someone else will like the sci-fi world that I do, and lo and behold, here we are. He brought me... Yes, nerd stuff! For sure. People they're always like, oh, it's a Gooner game, which, like, yeah, it's about 10% of it, but the rest is all fucking insane lore shit. I was theorizing in my Discord hardcore yesterday, which actually, I think I was onto something. I was a little upset that I had to go to a holiday party, because it was, like, right in the middle of when my ADHD decided to, like, do a brain blast. And I was like, no, how could you interrupt my momentum? Why? He pulls out 2 movie tickets from his pocket. They're for a late night showing at a drive-in theater. You guys didn't see the beginning of this card. Before he became a predator, when he was just an innocent human. I say innocent, he wasn't. Anyway, we were gonna go to the movie the movies and see something, and then he never showed. And then he was presumed dead for years. So anyway, so now we have 2. Also yes. PB. Also yes. Yes about which? Nerd stuff? Or stuff and things? The Last Duo. I couldn't help but give a wry smile. Seriously? You chose this one? I'm
If
working
I'm
today,
not
so this is my background noise.
mistaken,
Hell
you
yeah!
haven't been to
Here.
a movie theater in a while.
Justin, if you're
And
interested,
it's the only movie playing right now.
don't feel like you have
just
to join,
so
but
you
that's
know.
like also my Discord if you ever like my personal, like if you want to get my Discord account so we can catch up, is what I'm saying. Yeah, you understand. Oh, my bad.
Let's
I
not
didn't realize
let
I didn't read that. I'm
title
so sorry.
become a reality again.
So sorry. I said. Okay, he said, and it's the only movie playing right now, just so you know. Okay, it just reminded me of Expired Invitation. That was the movie they were supposed to see when he disappeared and became a predator. Anyway, just a gooner game. I mean, also, yes. Yes! But it's only like 10% of it. Believe me, I wish we had more gooning. I have been begging for another nightly rendezvous type banner, okay? I've been begging. I haven't gotten one. Alright? And I haven't gotten a rerun of Nightly Rendezvous either. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it. I want. But alas, I will settle for all of the lore and beautiful men. Silas watches as I meticulously tuck the movie tickets into my pocket. By the way, do you guys want the good or the bad ending
make
first?
their move. Are you ready?
Bad ending might make you cry. It's made some other streamers cry. I don't think it's going to make me cry. It does make me think of his Dragon Myth, though. So, yeah. Since I proposed this plan to escalate things, I've been ready. Badass ending? Okay, but do you mean the good one or the bad one, though? Because the bad one's just tragic. Is that badass? Badass like a badass trigger. Badass like a gun. My plan was for Silas to attack me under the guise of Tartarus. Then I'll reveal my identity as an immune individual in front of everyone. Ever would never let someone like me donate blood. So they either acquire my blood or destroy it completely. I just wanted to earworm activate. Yes! Now if we get the headlines to be something about Ever planning to kill an immune individual capable of resolving the chaos in Lincoln City, joined and shot you a message. Yay! Cool. Sweet. I'll check it out after stream. But it was a vote for bad end. Okay. Cool. Y'all ready to cry? Sweet. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello. What's happening? Oh, I forgot. It's a fire alarm. That's right. That's what happens.
They're right on schedule.
A cacophony of sounds reverberates through the hospital. Enveloped in thick smoke, people frantically flee for their lives. Outside, pandemonium erupts. We'll leave them to the rooftop. Dragon music again! This fucking game just wants to rip out my heart. This game is called Love in Deep Space, Justin, and the fandom affectionately calls it Love in Depression. Because it's really fucking depressing. A lot of the time. The wind on the hospital rooftop howls, yet it fails to mask the chorus of agonized screams below. But these weren't the cries of the predators. The attackers were Ever's assassins. Their objective and target are obvious. They're here for me, who's immune.
Pathetic.
I'm distracted, what? Years may have passed, but Silas and I still move in perfect sync. As the piercing wail of police sirens grows closer, we defeat the last assassin. We're gonna get the kindled, guys. This is where I have to fuck up on purpose so that we get the bad ending. Then we'll go back and do it again, and I'll get the good ending. Used cartridges clang onto the ground as I put away my weapon. The police will clean up this mess. Silas, we're clear, let's move! The metallic tang of blood hangs heavy in the air. Silas looks up and wipes away the streak of red on his cheek with the back of his hand. His eyes shine with a dangerous light.
Even though we can't kill you or him, both of you can rot in hell.
That feels very significant in terms of like their repeated imagery of like the underworld and shit. Anyway, sorry. With his last breath filled with hate, the assassin violently crushes a small glass vial in his clenched fist. A faint, peculiar fragrance mixes with the metallic scent of his blood and wafts toward me. This scent is too familiar. The LCBI had seized numerous vials like it during their raids on illegal business deals. But among the predators, it had a chillingly straightforward name, the Frenzy Enhancer. Oh no! Sorry. I rush Silas back to the HQ of Nightstrix as fast as possible. Deep within the room, a reinforced cage is ready. Silent, it waits to fulfill its role in containing the beast that's about to be released. Please. Please. Infult. Kindle, it's coming. Silas's increase in body temperature and ragged breathing indicate he's about to go into a frenzy. I'm a monster fucker. I've got to restrain him now. Oh, okay. Pet! I'm actually restraining you, which is also tempting. Okay, we're doing the bad ending first, right? That's what I said. Okay. Silas's thrashing becomes so violent that I can only put the muzzle on him and chain one of his legs. Then I have no choice but to scramble out of the cage. Please don't question me. Don't question my motives. Just
Won't you help me?
Hold on, I'm gonna be favoriting like every line from this. I'm so sorry. Y'all have to sit with that. My apologies. I keep having to do this stupid full screen, small screen thing. Open the cage. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Open the cage. I'm gonna pick up that chain. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up that chain. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not gonna just watch him turn into a monster, but I chain him. You have to fuck this up. Although this part you don't have to fuck up.
Look in your eyes riles me up. You better act now before I bite down on your throat. You better act now before I bite down on your throat.
He's saying this like it should deter me, but I... Excuse me. Oh. Gotcha. Right where I want.
You scared?
No, I am not actually. Not even a little. I'm something else entirely. I shouldn't be allowed in public. What's happening?
Your idea of help is heartwarming.
Look at this. Look at this man. Hold on. I just needed to favorite a line again, because of course I did. Anyway. When you approach your prey, you must ensure your own safety first. I can't read that fast, Infold! You must ensure your own safety first. You taught me this. Drag to examine his body. Y'all seeing that? You seeing that? This shit goes crazy. What? Excuse me? Excuse
Do
me.
you like it?
This is... I thought I could save a voice line, but I can't. I'll do it later. It's fine. Is the activator over here?
Initiating full body scan of the target.
You're trying to... He has an activator somewhere on his person that can calm down his frenzy. That ever put on him. Oh, I forgot you have to, like...
I know what you'll do next.
Do you? I don't know that you do. It involves my teeth. 2 suspicious areas detected. I need to restrain him. Yeah, I do. Down.
That feels good.
You see how these cards go fucking crazy? And the Kindles were the thing they put in the trailer, and everybody was like, what? Oh, let me see. Let me see your titties. Tell me, is the activator here?
Don't press it.
I found it. It's connected to his right eye. All right, we're gonna miss it. We have to miss it if you guys want the bad ending. I can't get it.
How did it feel to watch me from outside the cage?
My MC's a baddie. Sorry, I'm just admiring my MC right now. I have to break free. I can't. I'm not gonna press it. I'm not gonna press it. This should not be a
Now
problem.
you'll never fly away, my little bird.
Wait, we're not done. Wait, there's more. Darkness has a way of freezing time. When I finally came to my senses, I didn't know how long I was out. The metallic scent of blood fills my nostrils. Several parts of my body are throbbing in pain. I touch them only to find my hand coated in something sticky. I'm still alive. The will to live is overwhelming, powerful enough to conquer everything else. I am out of ad snoozes, Shayla, you're right. As my vision slowly returns, I become aware of heavy breathing nearby. I can see a figure in the corner of the birdcage. The person who saved me years ago has been transformed into an artificial monster. This is the dragon myth! Literally, this is the dragon myth. Sylus. A pair of hands once again clamped tightly around my throat in response. Let go of me, Silas! The air in my lungs is rapidly vanishing. His eyes, a few centimeters from mine, no longer carry a shred of the person I once knew. I'm sorry, the ad is happening at the worst possible fucking time, so we're gonna wait 2 minutes. I'm so sorry. Dova, let me finish this card, babe, and then we'll do it. I promise. Alright. Actually, since we're sitting here waiting anyway, there are a lot of lines I would like. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna take all of these. Yep. Yep. I regret nothing. What do you mean? Rubbing my hands together like an evil fly. Okay. Guys, you just have to wait a few minutes. It's 4 o'clock. I promise you're not starving to death. I promise. I know. Oh, Dova doesn't believe me. I know, you're so cute. But give me a few minutes, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 20 seconds and then we will be done. Promise, I promise. I know, you guys are so needy. You're so hungry. You never eat in this house. Ever. Oh, I know, it's the worstest. It's the worstest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, you guys are out of Agile. Hi! By the way, Chaylee, I meant to ask, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better? I'm gonna keep reading because Dova is having a hissy fit. So, Dova, babe, girl. The air in my lungs is rapidly vanishing. His eyes, a few centimeters from mine, no longer carry a shred of the person I once knew. This is like when he went into a frenzy as a dragon. My fingers suddenly brush against something cold and hard. My revolver. It's been my faithful companion for many years. Still coughing up a lung, but there's far less color when I'm coughing up, so no, I'm getting there. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm sorry you're still coughing so much, but it does sound like you're getting the badness out, which is what needs to happen. Oh, I'm so sorry. Its presence is a reminder that I still have one final option. After I lock the cage, I stagger to the rooftop. I see the overcast sky. Thunder rumbles within dark clouds. It all seems so heavy. I can't scream, let alone breathe. A howling wind blows a tattered newspaper to my feet. The headline announces the assassination of a mayoral candidate. My throat burns with a searing pain. I'm reminded of that stormy night.
Never hesitate when you shoot.
Birds fall from the sky, and their cries pierce the air as the city lies in ruins. This place will never see another dawn. It's so dark! I love it! I love misery! Well-written misery! Ah! I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me! First of all, dragon myth all over again. Second of all, the whole, like, birds fall from the sky thing, I don't know if you're supposed to think it's like, oh no, Ever has, like, completely taken over and this world will never see another dawn, or this is another interpretation I heard that I really like. MC throws herself off the roof of that building. So if she's falling, it looks like birds are at least moving away from her in some weird rapid, movement, right? And this world will never see another dawn because she'll never see another dawn. I like both. I like both interpretations. They're both equally dark, and I like the ambiguity of it. And I like sad, tragic things. Anyway, we'll do the good, happy ending now. Yay! I'm trying to remember. So we'll do the. Oh wait, did I just pick the wrong? I think I just picked the wrong one. Hold on, Dova. Hold on, I gotta remember. I have to do it again, and we have to click all the things. Actually, it's really only that last. You have to click the activator in time. The other ones, it doesn't really matter. Dova, sweetie. Honey the girl. Honey, my friend. It is so early for dinner time. She said, I'm an old lady and I want to eat my dinner early, okay? Honey, love. Bunches of oats. This dog. Alright, hold on. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, Love in Deep Space. You can do it. Good PC. Good PC. Let me have the good ending, please. It is... I like the good ending, too. They're both well written. You know me, I love tragedy. Come on. You can... Dova, honey. Okay, we're gonna pick up the chain. Okay. Not gonna just watch you turn into a monster. But there's a fly. Chain him. That's too appealing. Oh! Click.
Why resist me now? You made your choice when you stepped inside.
Listen.
Why resist me now? You made
I
your
would
choice
be
when you stepped
the offender.
inside.
Gotcha. Dova, honey,
You scared?
No. Nope.
Your idea of help is heartwarming.
When you approach your prey, you must ensure your own safety first. You taught me this.
Pray.
Drag to examine his body. Look at this man! Hi, Sleek! How are you? Hello, hello. Sorry, you're catching us at the end of this card, and it actually has 2 endings, and I did one already, so I'm doing the second one right now. So nothing is gonna make any contextual sense to you. I wish there were sex. Anyway, now that I'm done putting my foot in my mouth, I'm gonna finish this little cutscene thing real quick. My apologies. Don't make those fucking noises, Silas. Hi, Gleek! Good to see you. Stop it.
Didn't I teach you to be wary of people who retaliate no matter
Contextual
what?
sex! My favorite. What he looks like this, yeah. Sounds like this. It's the activator over here.
Initiating full body scan of the target.
Area scan, locate the activator. Oh, yeah, I have to do this. Don't mind me. This is a whole, it's like an interactive, yeah, don't worry.
I'm putty in your hands.
I would like to think that. Yes, I would. So I got the bad ending before Sleek, which is where I don't successfully calm him down. This is an alternate universe type thing, and he's technically a monster right now. Don't worry, but it's a whole thing. I did the bad ending first, so now we're gonna do the good ending. So, gonna restrain him. Looking for the button on his person that will calm him down. Go down here. I like this moment.
That feels good.
Silas, don't you fucking start. Don't you look at me in that. It's birthday burb today, but have work, so can't do anything too exciting. Happy birthday, Sleek! Happy birthday! I don't have anything for birthdays. I'm such a newbie at this. Like, I wish I had something. Oh, I can't cheer in my own channel. I want to cheer for Sleek's birthday! Hype. I don't know who this is. I don't even know whose emotes these are. Sorry, I'm stealing these. Everybody wish Sleek a happy birthday! Well, you can watch Hot Men at least. Mine is in 3 days!
Oh girl, shake that rabbit, happy. The rabbit, shake that
Feel late
rabbit.
December birthday pain with you. Birthday babies! Happy birthday to my lovelies! Roland, have you been here this whole time? Oh, let me feel your titty. No, button's not there either. Tell me, is the activator here?
Don't press it.
I gotta press it. You've been here this whole time? You've just been listening to me thirst this whole time? Nice. As I found it, it's connected to his right eye, which is where his ether core is, for anybody who's
How
a
did
newbie.
it feel to
Look how hot
watch
my
me
MC is. She looks great. Sorry, I'm
from
very happy.
outside the cage?
He bites at my ear. That is... I have to break free. Gimme. Press activator. I got it. Okay, we get the good ending this time.
If I really turned into a monster, what would you have done?
Well, actually, we just played that. I don't think you want to know. I'd lock you in this cage and walk away. That is not what I did. But to be fair, I was fighting for my life.
Impossible.
Happy birthday! Yes. So I don't have much, but I can show you some hot men with some good writing. It's a decent trait. News spreads throughout the city of the mayor's collusion with Ever. For the sake of winning the election, assassins were hired to kill the immune individual. The massive public outcry caused by this incident allowed that baseball cap candidate to be elected with a majority. Subsequently, with the disclosure of a large amount of compelling evidence from anonymous sources, Ever's crimes were exposed to the public. Way too easy, but I appreciate it. No, it's not literally way too easy. It's great for this card, but they're the main antagonists of the main story, so I'm very excited. It's been drawn out way longer than that. I'm excited. At last, the ones who lurked in the dark to manipulate Lincoln were brought to justice. The new city council introduced legislation for the treatment and management of the predators. With the development of a solution underway, this legislation would be an achievable goal in the near future. There's like a cure. Probably with my blood that's immune. With its deep-rooted problems resolved, Lincoln will change for the better. In the vast expanse of the drive-in theater, only Silas's car is present. The sweet aroma of popcorn fills the confined space of the car. I steal a glance at Silas.
You've been peeping at me for the entire evening. Not interested in the movie?
It's not that. I was thinking about how Lincoln is celebrating the new mayor taking office today. Are we the only ones who decided to watch a movie tonight? I turn my head toward the screen and reach out for some popcorn. Our fingertips touch before they quickly move away. I notice how Silas is looking at me out of the corner of his eye. Oh, out of the corner of my eye. My bad. Why are you... It looks like you're not paying attention to the movie either. He turns his body to the side. One hand rests on the steering wheel as he faces me, and his gaze doesn't falter.
I wonder if you ever noticed. Whenever you wanted me to do something, even as a little squirt, you always beat around the bush first.
I clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Anyway, and pull out a long, jet black feather. I could wake up to that guy talking in my ear, not gonna lie. Yo, sleek though, really. this man's VA is insane. Okay, all the voice actors are amazing in this game, truly they are. But like his, just I ascend. It's another level. It's not much. I just prepared a small gift. Give it to him. Silas twirls the feather between his fingers. He carefully examines it from every angle. It's a crow feather, by the way.
Did the bird we saved give it to you?
This is symbolically important, but I don't remember the exact meaning of a feather. If you give somebody a crow feather, it means like commitment or something. I'll look it up in a minute.
It's fond of you, I guess.
Yeah, Mephisto loves me. I'm his mother. But I think it'd be better if I gave the feather to you. After all, someone saved me before.
Do you know what it means when a bird gives you a feather?
The blue feather in Harvest Moon! Powerberry, I don't know if you're out there, but that's what I think of. I flash a mischievous grin at him. Do you?
I know exactly what it means, which is why I'm accepting this.
As if on cue, the movie's credit music begins to play. We turn our attention to the screen. With reckless abandon, the main character floors it and speed off. Oh wait, the main characters floor it and speed off on an endless highway. And that's it! That's Silas. That is only one CATCH-22 card. That is one. They are all like this. They are all like little movies with different endings. These cards went so damn hard, and I remember people were so pissed when that trailer came out, and I was like, what is wrong with you people? Wait, hold on. What does it mean when a bird gives you a feather? It's often seen as a spiritual gift or message symbolizing freedom, trust, strength, honor, or a connection to the divine. And I know in Harvest Moon, if you give your lover a blue feather, it's a proposal. Anyway, so that's just one. We have 4 more to go. Before we start another one, I'm going to take my dogs outside and then feed them dinner because they're freaking out. So is the cat, apparently. Does everybody want food? Is that what's happening? It's 4:23. Y'all are some crazy... Anyway. But yeah, they're each awesome and like their own self-contained stories that like mirror the lore that the characters have in the main story. And these were excellent cards. These were... I remember playing these for the first time and I was like, holy shit, fuck, these are well written. I love the world building. I would love to go back to this world someday. I loved the whole Predator thing. 27 minutes late. I'm 27 minutes late? You're 27 minutes. What's 27 minutes late? Was I supposed to finish sooner? What happened? What did I do? What'd I do? Hello. There's a cat. You mean 4 p.m. is when I should have fed them? Is that what you mean? I don't know. Sometimes it's so funny. It gets earlier and earlier the older they get. It used to be late. Because my one dog has bilious vomiting syndrome, which is a whole thing. Basically, if his stomach gets too empty, he pukes bile, basically. So he used to go too long, like overnight with an empty belly, So I tried to feed him as late as possible, so I would feed all of them at the same time. So I tried to feed all of them as late as possible, but they just keep backing it up more and more the older they get. He's been fine, so it's fine, I guess, you know? Anyway, thanks for watching Silas's card. I'm gonna take a quick break to get them my children their dinner. My animal children. And then we can start. In case anybody who wasn't here when I first started this, I did the wheel and it determined my whole order of what order we're gonna go in. Silas was the first, Zane is next, then Caleb, then Raph, then Xavier. So we will start Zane's next. I don't know if we're gonna have time to finish it, unless I don't yap at all. Just because I'm supposed to go have dinner with my dad at 6. So, we will see. Anyway, we'll address that when I come back from this little break. This little breaky break, okay? So, enjoy. Feast your eyes on Silas in Innocent Birdcage while I'm gone. God, that is a nice-ass view. Thank you so much, Infold. Bless you. May you always have the cold side of your pillow. Anyway, I'll be right back. Hello? Family? Friends and family? Hello? So sorry, my dog refused to come in from outdoors. That is what she does. Hello, friends? Friends and family? Nate is here? Hold on. Guys, Nate is one of the best lads creators. Hold on. Like, I'm so tickled that you rated me? What? What even? That you rated? Roll it. No, but seriously, please go follow Nate. He is such an awesome creator. I love listening to like a normal, like, man's perspective on this game. And he gives great takes. Also, he does some voice acting. He's super good. He plays all kinds of things. Just go watch him. He's fantastic. I didn't see the raid, but I was out. Dova, dog of the wild, refused to come inside. So that was, I didn't see it either, but I only just got here. Hello, welcome everybody. I just got here too. Oh my gosh, no, thank you, Nate. I'm so excited. I'm really active in Shikari Tani's Discord, and I saw that you sent that puzzle, and I figured it out pretty quick. But then I started my stream, so I haven't had a chance to message Tani back about it. But it was really fun, and I was enjoying it. So, that was cute and fun. Haram! Hi, Haram! How are you? I haven't seen you in forever! How are you? How are you? So good to see you. Oh my god, there's so many people! What's happening? I spelled your stream wrong. Oh, don't worry about it. Who cares? Psh. I have stupid 2 G's at the end of my name because I made one with 1 G and then I forgot the login information. So then I had to make one with 2 G's. And it's easy to misspell. Can we do Caleb next, please, just so I can hang out? Sure, I don't care. Yeah, I did it with 1G. No, don't even worry about it. I think my regular Discord is 1G, but my stupid Twitch is 2Gs. This is what happens when I forget login information. My YouTube is 3Gs, so... And actually, I'm about to have to make a new YouTube, too, because Google Ads messed up my whole account, so that's fun. Probably didn't set up a tracker. 0 seconds is late. No, I don't have a tracker. I'm so new at this, I don't know what I'm doing, Roland. What do you think I'm doing? I've been doing this for like 2 months. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I didn't know you could set up a tracker. Hi, been a little sick, but now I'm back. Well, welcome back. I'm so sorry you've been sick. I hope that you have been taken care of by the boys. I hope that they have been taking good care of you. Did you get to see the new card and stuff? Yes, we're replaying CATCH-22 today, because I haven't ever actually streamed them before. And we had a 4-way tie in the Discord, so I did a little like wheel spinny thing, and it happened to pick Sylus first, so we just did Sylus's. Technically Zane was next in the lineup, but then it was Caleb, but Sweet Cat hasn't seen Zane's and doesn't want spoilers, but has done Caleb's, so I think we might do Caleb's next, if that's cool with everybody. So, I need to go through all the CATCH-22s as I don't know anything about them besides the trailer! Nate! Sorry. Sorry. They are so good. They are unironically so good. And I'm not just saying that like, ooh, I'm thirsty. I mean, that's nice. It's a nice bonus. But they're each like self-contained stories, but like in an AU. But like they parallel the main story and mythology so well. Like I was just doing Sylus's and I was like making so many connections to his dragon myth and the newest myth that he just had. Like even his name, Tartarus, like that's his, you don't even know anything about these cards. They get like code names in these cards, and his code name is Tartarus, which is like in Greek myth, like a dark abyss where you get thrown for eternal suffering, basically. And it's also the name of the intergalactic space prison that he breaks out of in the beginning of the main story. And like in the dragon myth, like the Black City is called Taurus City. Like there's so many connections. I could just, Yeah, their stories are so good. The writing in these cards is immaculate. Like, these came out, and people were like, wait, holy shit, these are really good. I need your stream and the amazing people here to keep me distracted. Oh, yeah, I know. Sweet Cat, we love you so much. You made such a great, you made such a selfless decision today for everybody. So I know it's hard. And I'm not trying to say that it's not hard. Frequently the right thing to do is hard. Oh, okay, cool. So you just watch it. Did you see both the good and the bad ending? Yeah, Nate, each card has a good and a bad ending. So that's also a thing. Me? I just love the lore in these games, and that's all I ever talk about. I'm super obsessed with it. So, I find my brain is too slow, lol. Not at all! First of all, I'm not trying to be creepy. You have such a soothing voice, I could listen to you talk forever. It's so, like, I could just put you on in the background and just, it's so nice. It's so, like I'm working or something, and it's like, I'm just gonna put Nate's stream on, and just, I absolutely understand what you're saying, and I appreciate it. Aw, love you. Yes, I made sure to find one that shows both. Okay, good. She is our Lord Horse Trollop Queen. That's me! Guilty. Nate, you do not have to... Love you! Love you, fam! No, Nate, do not feel obligated, but if you're interested at all, this is my Discord. I'm in your Discord, but if you ever are interested, we talk a lot about lore, and I'm constantly... I actually think I'm going to make a lore video. I'm going to start with Sylus, but I think I'm going to break all of them down eventually. Because there's so much in their myths and stuff. I know Angel's Corner, she's the best, and she's so smart. She does a lot of breaking down of, like, what's happening and what's gonna happen. I do a lot of, like, this is the allegory. Like, the dragon myth was, like, a metaphor for trauma, and, like, I do a lot of that kind of stuff. Collab, then I just finished watching her third myth. Oh my god! Angel, I could listen to her talk literally forever. I love her. I love her so much. Her brain is the best brain, and I want to be her when I grow up. No, she's so, I'm obsessed with her. Hi, Angel, if you ever see this. Okay, hold the phone. Uno momento por flavor. Okay, I'm a little miffed. There's already an ad break. I just got back. Anyway, we're gonna do Caleb next. That's fine. I'll be prepping. I'll prep for Tainted Cuts. I have fully leveled up Tainted Cuts, just like I fully leveled up Innocent Birdcage, actually. Yeah, I regret nothing. So okay. Okay. Sorry guys, we're just waiting to get out of Agile. Oh, I have leftover. Oh, good! Yay! Yum! Good. My dad's making fettuccine alfredo tonight. I'm so excited. So excited. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be litty city. I'm pumped. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out. I have so much lore stuff to talk about. There's so much lore stuff to talk about. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Because I think I was cooking yesterday with that ether core thing. I think I was cooking. I'm gonna go so broke when they rerun CATCH-22. Don't care what it takes. I'm getting those cards. I have all 5. I'm so happy that I have all 5. I started during this event when I started playing, and I had no idea what was happening. But I was so happy to be there. My friend who took me to the appointment today bought me Culvers when we got back to town. That's so nice of them. Good, I'm glad. That's very supportive. That's so sweet. But yeah, no, all these cards are so well written. I love them. I want to go back to this world. I thought this world was really cool. So I like really want Infold to take us back to this world sometime. They probably won't, but it would be really cool if we could. And the stories, don't get me wrong, they are self-contained. They work beautifully on their own. They don't like need a sequel, but I just love the world that we inhabit in them, and so I would love it if Infold took us back to it. But
you silly girl.
Glad he was able to get us there. Me too. Oh, hello. Sorry, we're doing a switcheroo. We're gonna do Caleb first instead of Zane, and then we'll do Zane. I've only seen Caleb's and now Silas's, and I want to learn more about it too. Yay! Okay. Alright. So, orders of business. Go follow Nate Doggo if you guys aren't following him already. He's a great creator. We're gonna do Caleb's card next. Here's the thing though, guys. I'm supposed to meet my dad in a little over an hour for dinner. So I can start Caleb's card. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to finish Caleb's card. Now, I am more than happy to resume when I get back. Because this was what I had planned for today. It was my stream. It was all my streaming stuff. So I'm more than happy to resume when I get back later. But if that's too annoying for anybody, I totally get it. You just tell me what is easier for you. Third order of business has nothing to do with you guys, and it's entirely up to me. I just really want to do lore yapping stuff, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. She's indulging me so I can hang out with you all. Oh, you'll never finish it with your yapping. I know! I even said, I was like, maybe if I don't yap at all, I can finish the card. And I was like, there's no way that I can not yap. Because, like, that's how I process things, is yapping. That's just how I can't. It's easy for me to just watch. Yay! Yay, roll. Oh, also, King Roland over here tried to, like, do his watch time, and it said 0 seconds. But I never set up a tracker. How do you do... Does, like, Nightbot have a tracker? Does anybody know? If not, I'll look it up after this. These are all things that little baby streamer doesn't know. I don't know. I just show up. And, yeah, that's consistently what I do. Anyway. So, would you guys rather we start Caleb's card now, and then maybe resume after I get back? Or I can just wait to start it, like, tonight, when I get back. And bro, like, I'm not even kidding. I will do all 4 of these cards. It's just they're long. That's the cool thing about these cards. It's almost like they're a myth. Like, they're really long and well written. And I watch Innocent Birdcage in an hour. Then I go back to streaming and you're just done. It's been almost 3 hours. It took me a little to get started because I was waiting for people to arrive. So I was waiting a little bit to start, and then I kept having to, like, so we were playing through it, which was, you know, super fun, but then, like, somebody would pop in who, like, they would show up in the middle of the card, which is fine, but so then I would be like, oh, hey, let me break down a little bit for you, like, what this AU world is, because you're gonna have absolutely no idea what's happening if I don't. It's all one versus split in half. Well, I'm happy to do that. I just feel, I know you're here now, so I don't want to just be like, I would like to prioritize you and do Caleb's. But unfortunately, yes. Oh, here's another okay, wait. Here's another thing. There were so many parallels in Silas's card, dude. So many. Stream Elements, Deep Bot, or Nightbot. Okay, I use Nightbot and Stream Elements. I've never used Deep. I don't mind. I will be here later too. Alright. As long as you guys are cool with it. So then we'll do Caleb, then Zane, Raph, Xavier. That's what we'll do. That'll be the plan. Sorry, not Deep. Aw, it's kind of catchy when it's Deep. Just Deep Bot. Alright. Aye. Gotcha. Alright. Don't mind me. Deep is just catchy in my brain. What a time to be alive and witness! CATCH-22 again. Truly. Also, like, so I just did Silas's, who, you know, he's my main, so I know his mythology the best. But, like, holy shit were there parallels. Not just to the main story. Like, to the first of all, the dragon myth was all over it. But, like, even the third myth, his demon lord myth. So many parallels. There were even parallels to, like, what's your tier list of allies? As long-term partners, Billabong, spill it. Okay, I got you. So I am a harem girly. I play everybody. I pull everybody. I do every event. I'm one of those. I got FOMO. And it's not even FOMO, like, oh, I got a goon on all the guys. It's FOMO, like, I need all their lore. I need all their character development. I can't miss it. There's so much crucial information everywhere. Anyway, sorry. Okay. So I am a harem girly, but I do have a hierarchy. Sylus is number 1. Raph is a very close second. He, like, is kind of tied a little bit almost, but, like, if I'm gonna have to pick every time, I'm gonna pick Sylus, because it's just what I am. And then Zane, Caleb, Xavier. That is my tier list. So, that is, I got beef with Xavier. It's kind of a bit. But I got beef with Xavier because I have a whole theory about Xavier. I don't think we really know the real Xavier yet. I think once we know the real Xavier, I think I'm gonna like him more. I think there's a wall. I think there's a wall there. But don't forget to share your Backshots catalog. I mean, yeah, sure. It exists. That started with Zane, God of Annihilation, and everybody was talking about the divine backshots on the sundial. So then I was like, well, if he gets divine backshots, what does everybody else get? So then we had Silas's third myth, and his is infernal backshots. And then Xavier's freaking star, so his are stellar backshots. Raph's is self-explanatory, Lemurian backshots. What else are you gonna call it? And then Caleb's are astral backshots, which I'm still trying to figure out because I don't have XO2, and I need to get XO2 when it reruns. I'm dying to get XO2. Yes, all thanks to Zane and his divine backshots. He started it, you know? He started this whole thing. But yeah. You asked in terms of long-term partners, I guess. So
Okay, wait. Here's another thing.
There I am. That's me. Guilty. Silas is my boo thing because he treats MC as such an equal, and he challenges her to be better. But he also respects her as his equal. He doesn't infantilize her. He doesn't put her on a pedestal. They are true partners. He values her autonomy and her consent. He's a consent king. And I just, that's like, I don't know. For me, those are like really essential things to me. So for me, that makes him like a perfect part. Also, he loves animals. Also, I'm gonna be real with everybody in the chat. I'm a monster fucker, which is probably the Silas and Raph thing. Just gonna be real about it. So, what in the world? Monster, what did you do? My cat just did something, and I don't know what. Did you set a bomb? What did you do? Hold on. Technical difficulties. One moment, please. That was to the cat. You guys want to know how ADHD I am? This is how ADHD I am. I took my smoke alarm down to change the batteries, and I forgot to put it back up, and she just stepped on the smoke alarm. That's what just happened. That is how ADHD I am. Hey, at least she reminded me that it's there. It's, you know? Jesus. Sounds about right. I am the most ADHD human. I'm sorry. I am what I am. Hello, I'm sorry. Haram, you said something. Get ready, there will be an XO2 rerun soon. I'm banking on it. And I need it badly because I have not read it. And I'm obsessed with all things lore, so like I really want to understand Caleb's lore better, and I really want to try and figure out what his third myth might be. From what I understand, it's like futuristic sci-fi Adam and Eve, but I don't know much more than that. Girl, I saw this exact scenario and Caleb as a handyman fic. Amazing. 10 out of 10, immaculate. I mean, it's better than the cat actually starting a fire. That is better than that. Yeah, I agree. Good job, Monster. You saved everyone's lives. Good job, Monster.
Okay, wait. Here's another thing.
But why am I hearing my voice so much? Why y'all keep... Actually, that one didn't even play.
Oh, girl, shake that
Rappy
taffy. The Rappy taffy.
That's what I think of every time I say Raph instead of Raphael. If I say Raph, I immediately think of that song. And I sing Raffy Taffy. Now, I do that whenever I play this game. Unless, if I say his whole name, that doesn't happen. And then there's Thomas like Beyonce. I can't say his name without that now. I can't. I physically can't. I am unable to wait. I thought it would play one right after the other. I mean, kinda. It just was a little delay. It was a little delay. It's, you know what? Twitch is doing its best. Okay. What do I have with you, Xavier? What? Oh no, my Mew Mew updated and my whole thingy is messed up now. Like it's not oriented right. Hold on, I'll do this later. I don't want you guys to have to suffer with my weird screen that's not fit appropriately. I have to figure out what the hell happened. Oopsie daisy. Haram, I want to ask you, because you've played CATCH-22. Which is your favorite CATCH-22 card? Mine's, I don't know. I like different ones for different things. Like Sylus has my favorite tragic ending, because it's basically his Dragon Myth. Again. But Def Rafts. See, I think Rafts might be my favorite too. That's what I said earlier. I said I think Rafts might be my favorite. Yo, shut up. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not just biased because like I love those two. Like I genuinely thought that those two had great cards. Okay, I feel happy about that now. Cool. Thank you for validating that for me. Yeah, I think lore-wise, I think they just were like super solid. Caleb, I don't think I can fairly assess because I haven't played EXO-2. And also when this dropped, this was his very first multi-banner event, so like we barely knew anything. So I don't think I fairly judged it. Not that I judged it, I mean I still really enjoyed it. I just kind of didn't really have context for anything. I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm happy to be here. It was also my first banner event ever because I hadn't played the game before. So I was really like, I'm just happy to be here. Hi guys. They're throwing me up against bars and things, and I don't know, I'm happy to be here. Sure. What's going on? But yeah, so I'm excited to play Caleb's again, because I would like to have a more informed perspective on it. I think it would be even better if I'd played EXO-2. I feel like EXO-2 is going to help solidify a lot of stuff for me. I liked Zane's, but I didn't like love Zane's, and I don't know what. I'm going to have to play it again. And I actually thought Xavier's was really good too. Xavier's mirrored his. Caleb's was too wishy-washy in terms of spice, but lots of lore hints. Yeah, like, again, I was such a fish out of water with Caleb's, because I say a fish out of water. We were all fish out of water. But it was so early on when he had been reintroduced as love interest. And I was new to the game, so I really had no context for what was happening. I loved Raph and Sylus's from the beginning, but like, just replaying Sylus's right now, I caught so much more lore stuff, which was very rewarding. So I'm excited about that. I'm trying to think about, I have so many lore things going around in my brain. You have no idea. And I don't know how to. I talked to my chat about it, but I'm so erratic and ADHD. I don't think I make any freaking sense. So I'm like, should I make like a video essay? I did try. I started one, and I talked for an hour and a half, and I edited about 5 minutes of actual like video footage to that audio, and I was like, this is impossible, and my ADHD was like, bye. So now I'm like, what if I did it like Angel's Corner, and I just talked at my camera with my mic, and like still, you still make an argument, but it's not like I'm not having to edit actual footage, I'm not having to find clips from the game and like do this and blah, blah, blah. I don't know, it just might like feel less insurmountable to my executive dysfunction if I make it a little simpler. What's the ETA on dinner time with your dad? An hour, so I usually leave. He doesn't live that far from me, which has been good this year. But anyway, so I usually leave like quarter of, so like 40 to 45 minutes is about what I would have left for this stream. Does that track make sense? Kind of ish. Like Haram, I'm starting to wonder now if protocores are physical manifestations of souls, and if aether cores are higher dimensional being souls. And I've been processing that. I've been sitting with it. And it works in a lot of ways, but it also doesn't in every way, and I'm still trying to, like, make it make sense. I don't know. I also have a theory that Xavier's the mole in the Hunters Association. I also have the theory that Zane is Astra. I have the theory that Ever is the reason for Lemuria's collapse and used Lemurian biology, I guess, to create immortality in humans. Might have a raid out suggestion to a Lexi fan, depending on how the timing works out later. Yeah, no, totally. Absolutely. I'm happy to raid anybody. At this point, I'm just yapping, because I guess we're going to save starting Caleb's card for when I get back later. If it's really late, we can always do it tomorrow. I have nothing tomorrow. I have no dinner with anybody. I have nothing. I'm just here. I'm just getting ready for Christmas. And I've already got my presents and stuff. So, like, I'm just here. So if we need to do it tomorrow, happy to do it tomorrow. But, I mean, I'm also a night person, so, like, I'll be awake. So I'm good to do it later if you guys want to. But if you want to do it tomorrow, that's fine too. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of yapping. And I've had all these lore ideas, so now I'm just talking about them. What else? What else are my lore ideas? That would coincide with the fact that Sylus eats protocores like MC, but in a feedback sort of way as Death and Rebirth showed us. No, exactly. So that I was thinking about that. And I was also thinking about this kind of came to me initially because I played Sylus's third myth, and I felt like his ether core was, like, mysteriously missing from his eye the whole myth. Like, when you first summon him, there's, like, one line about, like, his right eye kind of glowing, but other than that, you hear nothing about it, which is super abnormal. Like, any Sylus myth card, whatever, involves the ether core in his eye. Like, there was no devour him, possess him, he's yours. There was no him using it for power. There was no, like, and so I was like, well, that's weird. And then there was the whole, you know, he was missing half of his soul. So I was like, so is that? And then I was also thinking about it because I'm replaying the main story right now because I have some viewers who don't play this game or they're new to this game. So I'm going through it for the first time, like it's their first time, but it's also giving me a chance to, like, redo things and, like, see it with a different perspective. And in the main story, Long-Awaited Revelry, you don't get the linkage with Sylus until you find the other half of your ether core. So were we missing half of our soul? Or a part of our soul, the part that was linked to Sylus's, like, I don't, or they're very forgetful because brain fog. Yeah. I mean, that's me every day. That's me all the time. What do you mean? That's my constant state of being. But yeah. Oh, yeah, and then, I was watching Red Mage Roxy play a couple nights ago, and she was going through the Unicorns mission for the first time with Sylus, and the cauliflowers, that's still funny, cauliflower, anyway, the cauliflowers are set, like, rumored, like word of mouth myth is that they, like, grant immortality, right? And then you find out that Sylus is studying them because they're, like, metaflux reading or pattern or, like, whatever that, like, the protocore curve, like their protocurve, that's what you call it. Their protocurve is identical to ether cores. So I was like, okay, so what if ether cores are the souls of higher dimensional beings? Okay, right? So we know MC has hers and Sylus has his. Zane, we know, used the Creatio Stone for in his third myth. I don't know if that still exists in him, on him, around him. I don't know. But anyway, I was like, so, and they all kind of reincarnate in some way, shape, or form, and they keep, you know, so, like, that would make sense if the cauliflower has the same, like, protocurve, and it's said to grant immortality, like, all these things were, like, turning in my brain. Grants immortality and sulfur farts. Well, you know, everything's got a good and a bad. I have an older question. MC wasn't a sorceress or a dragon slayer to begin with, but once Dragon Sylus tried to use his eye on her, she immediately thought of devouring him. So, like, what's the true origin story to this interdimensional beef? Great question. I don't know. I'm really curious about it too, though. Super curious about it. because the way I understand time in this game is that it's a web, it's not. So, like, this is what I always tell people. I'm like, the characters are experiencing time chronologically, right? So, like, she remembers the dragon myth in the past because that's how we perceive time as people, as humans. But, like, it could all be happening, like, parallel, next to each other, simultaneously, right? So even, like, if somebody wanted to say, like, oh, definitively, the dragon myth is, like, where they started, I don't think anybody can say that definitively. Okay, wait, here's another thing. You guys just stay clocking me with that. But anyway, so, like, I don't think you could definitively say anything is the starting point, or the end point, because it's all a cycle. So, another one. Oh, I should get a DJ Khaled sound. I should do another one. Origin story to this interdimensional beef. Sorry, I'm reading your question again, Haram. Just because it's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. No, it's a good question. I like how you posed it. It's very interesting. I don't know. What did I ask? I asked something. Oh yeah, just going back to the whole, like, okay, she finds the other half of her ether core, absorbs it, you know, then the linkage was set. And this is the main story. But, like, why did she lose half of her ether core? What's that about? Where did that? And Sylus knew that. Sylus knew she was missing that. What's that about? I don't know. But now I'm trying to figure out ether cores for all of them, basically. That's what I'm trying to do. Because I do think that they're all higher dimensional beings. I think they're those 7 gods that Silas mentioned in the Lost Oasis card. And 7 appeared again in Silas's third myth. I did not see it in Caleb's Indulgent Scheme card, but we didn't see a lot of anything in the Indulgent Scheme card besides bite marks and nipples. So like, I'm not complaining. But yeah, there's the book, the tome that MC is using to summon Silas. It talks about summoning Silas and how he, first of all, it says he descends, which I'm like, what do you mean he descends? Like, from where? Because the underworld is under, so he should be coming up. So then I was like, well, so did he fall? Was he an angel who fell? I still have this thing in my idea that he does rebel against fate constantly, so, like, I could see him. But anyway, it says he descends into 7 shadows in that book. That line, like, I see it on the back of my eyelids, basically. I'm like, that's important. All I will say, many questions in lads hold answers in MLQC. I do not play that. I probably should. I am completely out of room on my phone. However, I now have this emulator, so I could probably do that. I'm so curious as to how much they'll port from MLQC to lads since it's the direct sequel. Yeah, I'm super interested. And I really probably should go play it to understand the lore better, honestly. If I want to, like, really unlock the secret. I feel like that would probably be the answer. Please, my dogs are about to bark for Silas. I'm sorry. I can hear her. She's growling. What you doing? You being dumb. You being dumb. She's so dumb. But she loves when I talk like this. You're the dumbest. You're the dumbest girl. You're so stupid. Yes, you are. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, good girl. Yeah. So I have a lot of questions. I also think that not only do I think Xavier is the mole in the Hunters Association, but I think, so Xavier's part of the royal family of Philos. I think that the royal family of Philos are the descendants of Ever. So I think that's also a thing. I'm putting together a lot of pieces. I'm very ADHD about it. I'm very sorry. I would say that should have been in his 3 brain cells. Well, Nebby only has 1. It works very hard. It's a little monkey with symbols. So good job, Ben, for having 2 extra. Then I have Gizmo, who's the polar opposite, who's way too smart. He's a red healer, and he's a genius, but he's so smart that it makes him neurotic. My other dog, Vex, is also really smart, but she is part Shiba Inu. She's a Shiba Inu Basenji mix. So she, like, uses hers, like, for evil. She's not neurotic. She's very well adjusted emotionally. But, like, she will plot how to get your dinner off the table and be completely silent about it. And you will never hear her coming. You will never hear her going. And it will just be gone. Yeah. That's my world that we're living in. All right. I have so much. So, I'm still here, just been getting ready. Shaving is the worst. Welcome. Hi, we missed you. Hi. I say welcome. You've been here. You're just, lurking. Yes, so we played 1 card. I would like to keep going, but I'm about to have dinner with my dad in a few minutes. So we're putting a pause on it, and then I will either continue tonight when I get home or tomorrow. No, don't play MLQC. It's even more expensive than that. Oh, really? Also, they're starting to wind it down, but maybe watch a Let's Play. That's a good idea. I think somehow getting the lore from it would be very helpful. But like you said, maybe not playing it. But sometimes I have friends who, like, they'll be like, oh, I'm super into, like, 40k, and I just read all the wikis, and I'm like, I can't, like, reading the wikis for me isn't, like, how it's gonna cement in my brain. I need, like, when you're watching a Let's Play, right, it's like you're remembering scenes and interactions between characters. It's not just text on a page, right? So, like, I just won't remember if I try to read from a wiki. None of that. I will retain none of it. So, yeah. Maybe watch a Let's Play. Might be the best. I had a woman in a pet store tell me Kenzie was obviously part Shiba. I was like, no. According to her DNA test, she's not. But she just kept insisting. Weird. She doesn't look part Shiba to me at all. Part Shiba to me at all. Part Shiba. When your brain moves too fast and your mouth can't keep up. OMG, that reminds me, is anyone watching the anime Let's Play? Oh, I'm not. I've seen the webtoon. I started the anime first and love it, so now I'm reading the webtoon as well. Ooh, no. I add it to the list. I feel like I'm constantly adding things to my list. Okay. Well, now I'm really, Haram, you've got me really curious about, like, MLQC's lore and, like, how that could inform this lore. I read the webtoon years ago, was a big fan. If I can't watch a Let's Play, I like to hear it told to me. That's how I know the 40k lore. I know, because the TTWG doesn't give lore in playing. Yeah. It's so fucking cute. Aww. Then Manji had to stop because of all the drama with the site. I know nothing about any of this. I'm so sorry. I am horribly uninformed. Horribly ignorant. Okay, so I struggle with audiobooks because I'm a very visual learner. When I read a book, I can retain stuff, but that's a different kind of, that, like, has actual prose as opposed to, when I'm talking about, like, oh, if I go read the wiki, like, that's basically just codex entries that has no, like, story arc, like, no character development, things that would, like, cement themselves in my brain, So in terms of, like, consuming a story, I would always rather read a book than listen to it. And that's not to say, I think people who listen are valid. I think it's just as much quote-unquote reading, right? It's just not how my brain processes. I need to visualize things, and I can't visualize when I'm just listening. For some reason, I just get too distracted. ADHD, I get too distracted. I can't. So, like, I listen to a bunch of podcasts, but I have to watch them all. So I can't just listen to only audio podcasts. If I'm gonna watch a podcast or whatever, it has to have a video recording, or I can't. Yeah, they're up on tapas now. It's really interesting. I'm still not completely sold on the adaptation. I think the webtoon is better. They usually are. But I'm still really enjoying the anime. It's too easy for me to tune out audiobooks. Me too. Yeah, I need to see the words too. It just goes in one ear and out the other. Completely. Same. Yes. And also, like, as a writer, like, seeing the words, like, not just, yes, it helps me visualize, like, the world and the characters, but, like, also just, like, seeing the actual, like, oh, cool, they did something really interesting with, like, wordplay here. Or like alliteration here, like seeing those kinds of things like also will help cement in my brain like ideas and plots and stuff. Or I can use a transcript if there isn't a video. Yeah. But I gotta be able to. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. If I don't have a visual stimulus, it's not. It's gone. It's gone. I'll never. Nope. I've tried audiobooks. I can't. I just can't. I just can't. And I enjoy reading, like, it's funny, like, in games, I really enjoy reading things like codex entries and stuff. But, again, I don't know, I can read that myself, I don't know, a wiki feels so much, a wiki, to me, is like I'm missing context when I go and read a wiki. Like, maybe it gives me all the facts, sure, but you don't glean something like, what does this world look like? What does it feel to live in it, right? What do you anticipate these characters wanting, or, like, laughing at, or what their flaw might be? Like, you don't get those kinds of details from a wiki. That makes the world feel lived in. And, like, those are the things that make me remember. Just facts. This is like, I used to take, I took AP World History in high school, and just learning history as, like, a series of dates, no. And so what I used to do with my study groups is we used to turn historical events or whatever into stories. If I told it like a story, I could remember things, but if I just remembered, facts, it meant nothing to me, and it wouldn't stay in my brain. I tend to like lore readings that have visual representations too. Hell yeah. Again, visual. I'm a visual learner. Even if it's just like an image of an orc worship while talking about orcs, it gives my brain something visual to attach the words to. Yeah, exactly. No, I totally agree. So I can I was talking about like, oh, I can't like listen to an audiobook or, just an audio podcast, but like I can watch like video essays, like on YouTube. Absolutely. Now, and I can also watch somebody, so I was talking about Angel's Corner. She's an amazing, probably the best lore YouTuber about this game. And all she'll insert some clips to make points, but for the most part, it's her with her microphone talking. Now, obviously, she has structure. She's drafted an actual essay and stuff. But still, I have the visual of I see her, and that's a person, and I can connect to a person like that. For me, still, if I just had a file to listen to, but nothing visual, I couldn't. Same, I made petty beef skits to help with memory retention. Okay. A good study group has great riffs. Absolutely essential to a good study group. Totally. I was constantly coming up with stories for history or catchy jingles for science and all that stuff. I got another copy of Blood Knight Blaze. I'm so jealous. Infold, why do you hate me so much? Infold truly hates me. Truly. 8819. I'm gonna remember that. That is all. 8819. 8819! I have wanted Blood Knight Blaze since I started playing this game, and I only have 10, whatever, chips or shards or whatever, and I need 20 more. Ah! I'm dying. At least I can listen to it on YouTube. It's not the same. Yeah. I just continually use 8819 or 5019. 19 seems to be lucky for you. I got you. I remembered, MLQC did have a 12-episode anime season. Oh! Ooh! I didn't know that. Haram, you stay giving me all the scoop on everything. That's good to know. Hell yeah. I love that. I'm gonna have to think about that. Watch that. because I feel like it would really help with this lore. I'm so attached to this lore. I have to know more. I have so many questions about the Deep Space Tunnel. So many questions. Oh yeah, I started watching that, but then didn't finish because my brain couldn't focus on reading the subtitles because stuff going on. Yeah, it happens, totally. I gotta be available to read the subtitles. I mean, I enjoy things that have subtitles, but I have to. It's not like one of these. Like I can eat and watch something, but I can't eat and watch something with subtitles. Too much. Way too much. So, if I'm gonna watch something with subtitles, I can't be eating. I enjoyed what I watched, though. That's good. That's good. I'm about to have another ad. Sorry, it's obnoxious. I know. So, I prefer dubs if I can choose. I prefer, well, it depends. It depends on the dub. Some dubs are really good. And then with things like that aren't anime, right? So like just actual like foreign films, I would absolutely take subtitles every day of the week. It depends on the medium. Because sometimes my brain is just too much fog. I hear that. I completely hear that. So guys, if you want me to stream tonight when I get home, I'm more than happy to. Or if you want me to do it tomorrow, I'm totally happy to do that too. Haram, by the way, I don't know, I have a Discord. That's just where I post things like, hey, do you guys want to do it tonight or do you want to do it tomorrow? So, if you're ever interested in like, you know, schedule things, feel free to join. You do not have to. It is not an obligation. Just, that's like where I mainly post things about like what I'm going to be talking about or like when I'm going to stream or what we're going to play or, you know, and I never remember to actually like update it here or like anywhere else. And I am joining immediately. Yay! Welcome in, Haram. Haram, I just want you to know I quote you all the time in there because 2 switches in a dream is still the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life, and I still say it when I'm talking about Caleb and Silas. So, I have no preference. I'll be partying in Portland. That's true! I hope you have the best time ever. I'll be here whenever. I'm gonna go watch Zane's CATCH-22 when you end, so I'm ahead of the game. Hell yeah. Smart. Yes, and then Raph, then Xavier, just if you happen to, you know, get to anything. But, cool. Yay! I'm just trying to think. Any other housekeeping things? She genuinely does say it all the time. I do! Well, because, okay, so Haram, right now the name is Halal, but on Discord it's Haram, so I say Haram, but like it's a whole thing. Pushed East is the streamer for Raid Time Suggest. Awesome, thank you, PB. She literally does it all the time and gives credit. My brain just doesn't connect the dots. Well, again, like I said, like Haram's name on Discord is Haram, but here is Halal. So it's. I should really be like Haram/Halal, but I don't. My brain doesn't go that far. It should. It needs to. Okay, PB, thank you so much. All right, so we are going to raid Pushed East. I'm keeping this window up so I can just see when the ad is over, so I can just talk at you guys. She's not fun. Allowed/forbidden stakes. That was what you were talking about. Well, that's valid. I just, genuinely, so funny. Genuinely the funniest human. And yes, I still quote you all the time. I can't think of Silas and Caleb in any other way but that. That is them. That is their dynamic in my brain. That is their relationship to MC in my brain. To me, in my brain. It just, I can't. It's perfect. And it's never leaving. It's never leaving my head. Okay, let me go. Sorry, some of you probably can't even see me because I have an ad right now, but let's go find... Oh, what is that? No, don't do that. Okay. Pushed East is the one. Hold on. Search live channels. Pushed East. Oop, that's not how you spell East. Oh, yay! Okay, cool. Cannot be expected to use brain today. I can never be expected to use brain. Okay, so I'm gonna go get ready to have dinner with my dad, guys, but we are gonna raid a creator by the name of Pushed East. They are playing Love in Deep Space right now. Alright, so let's give them some support, and then I'll be in the Discord, and we'll figure out if we want to do the keep going with the cards, CATCH-22 cards later tonight when I get home, or tomorrow. I'm down for either. Alright, guys.
Quickly disappeared. A few seconds passed, and then the wardrobe door
I thought I heard my dog making a
yanked
weird.
open.
I think we're good. I think we're alright. Alright. Oh, she's
Silas
black!
towered
Stop it!
over
Why
me.
is she playing the
His
same
shadow
card?
stretched across the wall.